stealing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. We Rick flaring on her. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. Jack, we Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Rick flaring, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. We Rick flaring on her. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas?
Hit up Ohasha. Listen, brother, off script, there is a word from the Lord. Listen, God has given you the anointing of pettiness. Brother, you've been getting on JSU's neck since you got here. I never knew you was going to do a show about the Dion disciples. But beyond that, brother, listen, keep bringing the smoke. Keep bringing the pettiness. Listen, the people want to hear you. They're going to hear you. And remember, God's going to bless you. Be blessed, brother.
Breakdown. I love, too easy topic, don't take offense when I touch down. I got it to a T, not a QB sneak, but if your D look weak, I'ma rush now. The trick of the trade, we're trying to celebrate. Everybody want it done tastefully. They can't tackle me, they knowing it's the truth, but they still wanna hear me say it tactfully.
H is for the heavy hits, how we handle his hypertension has to be clever. It's better if they just let him sit. Nah, this ain't a hobby. Hallelujahs hollow the halls. This is champions writing the hieroglyphs on the walls.
Everyone envisioning encrypted plays on the side. Know the end goal, the end zone, and enter in my eyes. Echoes from people, me host emos enchanted inside. Entanglements in the trenches, clear benches, enjoy the ride. Essentially we eccentric, yet we also eclectic. Well respected, collected, and never look for no exit. No exceptions, it's expected. You took an L, so accept it. Can't water the squad down, every player electric.
That's shocking. I'm exercising every evident energy leading to victory. I call that energy winergy. When we play, it's like a symphony. Execution of an extra point to put me up for endorsement deals. I'm in the end zone now, my favorite place on the field. I see no equals, even odds fall when stacked against us. We crack them in the trenches, then we send them back to benches. Eternalize my endeavors, Canton enshrinement. Exit 107 on 77's where you'll find us.
Jay, bro, you snapped on that one, bro. That's cold. I salute you.
Man, right back at you to the backpack pole. We both did our thing. It's Joe Allende, by the way, yeah. Scotty, Mike Reed, yeah. D breakdown,
What is going on, everybody? You already know what it is. It is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. You already know what it is. Your boy Scotty back with another way. You watching the breakdown. And listen, without further ado, I can't do it no better without my brother from another. Give it up for my boy, Mike Reed.
Yes, sir. It's here. Week 1, baby. We in the building. 60,000 pom-pom in unison. One accord. Football season is back. Let's go.
Now, Mike, aren't you at ULM Stadium?
Just saying, Scotty, the spirit is in the air. We are back. It's been a long year. It's been a long off season. It's time. I'm fired up, Scotty.
I don't think ULM holds 60,000.
No. We coming to take over, though. We coming to take over. It's right down the road.
Okay, Mike. All right. Whatever you believe.
Coming to take over.
At least you enjoy your time at ULM.
At least,
you know what I'm saying? Boy, your internet bad, Mike. That boy got that spectrum.
Hold on. I got good internet. Don't do. Hold on. Whoa. I got good internet. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. If I gotta get an Ethernet cord, I get an Ethernet cord.
See why you not on the Ethernet cord in the first place?
Hold on. Looking for my input.
Lord have mercy. Who? You a professional now, Mike. You gotta watch.
Yeah, well, my port got stolen with the Ethernet. It got stolen. You know they stole my computer at the beginning of the year, Scott, and my Ethernet port was in there.
Woo, man! Not they stole your port.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year. Yeah.
Hey, that's rough. That's rough, son. That's rough.
Rough, man. I hope we can make it through. We're gonna pray about it.
Hey, yeah, you have to upgrade. Upgrade.
We're gonna pray about it.
Okay. All right. Let me know if you guys hear an echo. If not, then Mike, if we do, then Mike got to put his AirPods in, and that probably work a little better. Can you hear me?
I think we good. I hear you. I think we good.
All right. If it's an echo, you have to put your they say it's an echo. Damn, echo. You gotta put your headphones. You gotta put your AirPods in.
I got you. Don't worry about it. Hold on.
He gonna go to the headphones,
right
guys.
now.
Unprepared like your team.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, it's no echo.
No echo. We good.
Yeah. Boy,
we good.
Your internet is glitching. Boy, you gotta upgrade. Boy, you gotta get a port.
Like, you know, I got that high level internet. Cause you know I be downloading music, playing the game. I be doing 5 things at one time.
Not for the show, it ain't. Thanks, babe.
See, that's some haters. That's some haters right there, Scott.
Okay. We
that's the coalition.
We hate on your coalition. They said
that's
you got
the coalition. They don't want to hear this.
They don't know. You don't want to tell nobody. You over there glitching. All right, you already know what it is. One day into another trash season. Let's go. Let's go. Pray for TC is still in full effect. Pray for TC is still in full effect. We still prayer wars over here. What does that say? Hola, mi nombre es Juan. One day until. Hola, mi nombre es Juan. You know what that means, Mike, right?
Hey, you see my name on the screen, right?
I'm just saying, you know what that means, right?
Hey, my name is not Mike Reed today. My name is Humble Mike Reed today, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me.
I am Mr. Humble Mike Reed.
I'm gonna translate for you. I mean, I know you're in Dallas, so you know a little Spanish. It says, "Hi, my name is Juan." Oh, and Juan. That's what's coming. That's what's coming.
I know Juan, but Juan Uno. You know Juan Uno?
No, I don't know Juan Uno. No, I don't know Juan. I know O and Juan. That's what I know. One day until we put the SWAC on notice, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I think it's a ass whooping coming.
Hey, it's football season, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, we all are. All right, you already know what it is. Today's show is sponsored by Elite 15 Coffee. Elite 15 Coffee, veteran-owned, black-owned business. Whatever you want, we got it, man. Dominican, Puerto Rican, Philippian, it don't matter. We in there like two peas in a pod. Make sure you get you some Elite 15 Coffee. All right, let's get into a little hot topics. All right, listen. Let's talk about the 19 players active HBCU players in the NFL. Shout out to them. You got Teron Armstead with the Miami Dolphins. You got Marquise Bell with the Cowboys. You got Quentin Bell with Miami Dolphins from Prairie View. You got Zay Bowden from Jackson, New England. You got Claudin Sherlis from Alcorn, Carolina Panthers. You got Brandon Codrington, Buffalo Bills. He was with the Jets. He had a great preseason. If you haven't seen him, he was a great punt returner and kick returner with the Jets. Probably got picked up by the Buffalo Bills and made him to the active roster. All right. Kobe Durant, you already know, South Carolina State DB. He's with the Los Angeles Rams. Jamie Gillian, punter for Arkansas Pine Bluff. I mean, the list goes on. And Antonio Hamilton Sr., Atlanta Falcons. Javon Hargrave, San Francisco 49ers. Kadale Hodge, Atlanta Falcons, Prairie View alum. James Houston, Jackson State alum with Detroit Lions. Titus Howard, Alabama State alum with Houston, Texas. Isaiah Land, FAMU alum, Indianapolis Colts. Trent Scott with the went to Grambling State, was the Washington Commanders. Grover Stewart, Indianapolis Colts, D tackle, Albany State. Joshua Williams, Kansas City Chiefs, Fayetteville State, he's a DB. And Emmanuel Wilson, Fort Valley State, Green Bay Packers. Can we give it up to these fellas? Can we just give it up for these fellas? You know what I'm saying?
And Scotty, that's proof that you can actually make it from an HBCU. You can actually make it. Now, you got to be a dog. You can't be average. You got to be one of the ones. You got to be a dog. But it's possible, bro. If you a dog, you can make it from anywhere. They're going to find you.
They're going to find you. Emmanuel Wilson, D2, was killing it down there in Fort Valley State. He done made his name. I'm surprised, if I'm being honest, I'm surprised Terrell Jennings didn't get picked up. He had a great camp with the Patriots. I'm not surprised if he won't be on somebody's practice squad.
I think somebody eventually pick him up.
Yeah, I think he's going to be on somebody's practice squad. He definitely looked good in the preseason as well. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think FAMU has the most players on here, if I'm not mistaken. One. Oh, did they cut Xavier? Because I don't see Xavier Smith on here.
Yeah, they might have had to cut him.
Oh, because he was on the Los Angeles Rams. So hopefully he gets back on the practice squad. But it is what it is. Now, speaking of
you bragging on that? You bragging on that?
Niggas prayed on my downfall.
You really bragging on that?
Boy.
They did. What you talking about?
You bragging on that?
We 1-0.
But you bragging on that performance?
1-0.
Okay.
What will you be?
I give you that. I give you that. You want to know? Okay.
What will you be?
You right.
One?
You right, Scott. You right.
Okay.
You want to know? You right. You right.
Put some respect on the name.
You right. You right. You want to know?
After week 1, huh, Mr. Humble Mike? What you gonna be?
You right, Scott. You want to know? You right.
All
but
right,
I wouldn't brag on that performance.
Well, it's FAMU. We brag different, so we brag on everything. That's why it's called brag different. But what's your thoughts? What's your quick thoughts on this? I've talked about this ad nauseum. What's your thoughts?
Okay. So I had to rewatch the game, Scotty, because the first time when I watched it live, I was actually DJing, so it was I really wasn't watching. But what's his name? Daniel Richardson?
Yeah.
He all right, Scott. He made some good throws, but you know, I'm not a fan of a short, fat quarterback. You know what I'm saying? It only been 2 successful fat quarterbacks in history: Jerry Lorenzo and Bruce Eugene. So I just need he threw some dots now, Scotty. That first touchdown, ooh, that was a dot. And the second touchdown, well, he kind of underthrew, but the guy was wide open, so it don't matter how you would have thrown it, it would have been a touchdown. But he nice, Scott. I give him his props. I just need to see him against a better defensive line. And Norfolk State got tired. I don't know. They came in the game non-conditioned. I don't know who is the strength and conditioning coach. They ran out of gas, people throwing up, all type of crazy stuff going on. So they need to do a better job over there. But FAMU, they the way they came back, I respect it. Down 14-0, come back and win the game, I respect it.
All you can do is respect it.
Because the game is about, hold on, whoa. I'm trying to be nice. I'm being humble, Mike Reed, today. I'm trying to be humble, Mike Reed, but don't push it, Scotty.
So
don't push it. I'm trying to give you guys just a little bit.
Just put some respect on it, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Odom kick that field goal, but I feel it though. Being the underdog, go for 2. I would have took the points though. Live to see another day. Play some defense. Cause fam, you couldn't stop the run, and they went away from the run in the third quarter.
Listen? That is
man, you couldn't stop the runs, got it,
Mike. This is what I'm saying.
What game did you watch,
bro? That's not true. They couldn't stop the run in the first half. In the second half, they averaged 2 yards per carry. What does that mean? They stopped.
They went away from it, Scotty.
No, they did not. They stopped it. That's
what
happened.
They put the ball in what's it name? Jalen Daniels' hand.
Mike, the Bama threw 9 times. What you mean they went away from it?
Scott, in the first half, he only threw, was it 2 or 3 in the first half?
Mike, in 4 quarters, you get 60 plays in the game. In 4 quarters, a quarterback threw 9 times.
Scotty, they went away from it and they were tired. They got tired. They ran out of gas. You seen it. Those guys were gassed. They came in this game. They came in this game not conditioned at all.
Stop the run.
But that's not. But that, you know, that's their fault. It's not FAMU fault. So
the whole point of a game, and this is why I be trying to school people in football. The whole point of the game is I'm going to do something. If you can't stop it,
that's true.
I'm not going to change it. That's just simple. Until you show me you can stop it, I'm not going to change it. FAMU makes the adjustments. They go 2 yards per carry in the second half. How does that not stop in the run?
Scotty,
you got 180 yards.
If they can't stop Norfolk State from running the ball, I know they don't want to see Jackson State running back room. I know they don't want to see it.
You don't even know what your room is going to look like.
I know we got some dogs in that room.
Okay.
And we about to let them out the cage.
We'll see if them dogs going to hunt. We'll see if them dogs hunt tomorrow. How about that? How about that? How about them apples? We'll see if them dogs going to hunt.
Does FAMU play an LBS school this year?
Yeah. They play Miami.
Okay.
You who don't ever play a Power 5 competition. Let's sit that down right now. Yeah. Sit back, humble. All right, sit back. Yeah, we worry about the wrong thing. and then he talking about quarterback couldn't throw. Y'all was the same niggas talking about some Jason Brown last year.
You know what I'm saying, Scotty? It's a direct correlation. You're right, Scotty. You right. You right. You right, Scotty. You right. You right. So I'm taking the same approach you took last year. It was cool.
Yeah.
I want to see it some more. I need to see more of it.
Yeah.
It was cool against Norfolk State.
I want to make sure we on the same page because
it was cool against Norfolk State.
No. Wait a minute. Let me take this down. I want to make sure we on the same page because I want to show you what being prophetic looked like. I told you Jason Brown was ass,
and I said I was wrong. You right. You right, Scott.
Are you calling your shot right now that Daniel is not good?
I'm not.
Because you saying it's no fault.
Y'all just hyping him up a little bit too much.
I didn't hype
I just need more. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's not good, Scott. I just need to see more. That's all. So, fam, I'm not saying he's bad because he threw some dots. He threw some dots.
That's fair.
So I just need to see more because I get nervous when he back there in that pocket. His little feet get the tingling. His little feet get the chopping up. You know he's short. His little feet get the chopping up. I get a little nervous back there because I'm a fan of tall quarterbacks like 6'3", 6'4", not 5'9", 250 pounds.
And I was right. See, that's the difference between me and you, Shelby. I was right. That's the difference.
But Jason Brown was making so. Hey, Jason Brown looking like that guy.
When
in Atlanta.
Negative.
Richardson looking like that guy in Atlanta. So I have to see, Scotty. Because I don't want Jason Brown. I don't want what happened to me happen to you. So I'm looking out for you, Scotty.
No, you listen. You know I watch film. And I told you why Jason Brown was I said Jason Brown bro, one pass went over 5 yards, and y'all over here like, oh my God, he's the next everything. Oh, White Hope, great mix.
I don't want that to happen to you, Scott.
A great mixed hope. That's what you were saying, right? And then I said, no, he's not good. Scotty, he went for 2. You know how you get. You hating.
Well, Scotty, you kind of doing the same thing. You kind of doing the same thing right now. But because week zero is different.
Sir, I was right. He didn't even make it the whole season. And y'all was complaining and bitching and moaning, talking about, so, man, put Jacoby and Morgan in. We need Jacoby and we need somebody different. But he was so great, though. He was so great.
Don't let that happen to you this year with FAMU. Don't let it happen.
So instead of y'all just saying, Scotty, you know what, man? I mean, you said it. The rest of your Ohio State fans.
I ain't saying I was wrong.
I appreciate that. I
was wrong about Jason Brown. He fooled me.
Half the thing about counseling and getting better is like just accepting it. Like, just moving through that. But, hey, I appreciate y'all. The ones who admitted that I was right and I was wrong. All right, let's get into a SWAC Power 5. First up, my SWAC Power 5. And it took a lot for me to put you Bamas in the 5. I ain't gonna lie, but because y'all called me a hater, so I was like, they kind of do deserve to kind of be in the 5. But I mean,
crazy you got Alcorn and PV over us, but okay.
Didn't Alcorn and you didn't play PV, but didn't Alcorn beat you last year?
It's a new year, Scott. It is 2024.
I'm sorry. I just remember them whooping your ass last year. That's what I'm saying. So anyway. Number 5, Ohio State. Number 4, Alcorn. Number 3, PV. Number 2, Alabama State. Number 1. I wanted to do Grambling so bad.
Yeah, Grambling deserve. Hey.
I wanted to do Grambling, but I don't think they deserve to be in front of Jack State. That wouldn't be fair. I'm not gonna lie.
So take one of the best Alcorn or PV out.
Well, PV was in the SWAC championship last year. You can't just not have them in the top 5. That's flat out.
Not my fault. The West was trash. That ain't our fault.
The West was trash, but Alcorn beat you. Hold that for a minute while you do your SWAC Power 5. Hold that though. They so trash, but Alcorn beat you. Okay. Go ahead, Mike. Explain your 5.
Scott, you forgot to put an asterisk by FAMU. FAMU should have an asterisk, like 3 asterisks by that logo because they had number 1 by default. Defending SWAC champs, they won. They won this past weekend. I put them number one by default. Now this will change. This will definitely change. So be on the lookout for a change. I got JSU Tigers at number 2, man. You know, we got a lot coming back.
No, we don't know. No,
we got a lot coming back.
We don't know.
We got a lot coming back. A returning quarterback, returning coach. Hey, Alabama State at 3. I don't really need to go in explanation about that. They got a good team. What's his name? Jay Walker. The people at ESPN kept pissing me off, bro. Talking about the number 1 versus number 1. Who said Alabama State was number 1?
They're picked number 1 in the East. That's why.
I don't give a damn. Who said that? But anyway, Grambling at 4. I actually like Grambling this year. I think Grambling has a strong chance to win the West this year. Strong. So, and I got those little big sad Braves at 5. I'm sorry, PV. Y'all irrelevant. Y'all didn't make it. Sorry.
I think that's
pretty good. Thank you, John Williams. Thank you. Somebody rocking with me.
Okay. I mean, I get it.
So that's all you got to say about my Power 5s.
I mean, listen, I'm high on Grambling, but I'm not that high because I still think they got to go out and play some kind of game to see what Mickey Joseph looks like. I think PV should definitely be in this. Listen, bro, like, I don't even like PV. PV and y'all are like in the same boat. They're like
PV irrelevant. Don't put us in the same boat as them. They're irrelevant.
They're the Pajot State of the West.
Talks about PV.
They're the Pajot State of the West. That's
no, they're not. They have 10 people at their football games.
If it's a game about attendance, okay, yeah, you win. But if it's a game about football, you probably would have lost to them.
They don't even support.
I'm just saying, you probably would have lost to them last year. That's all I'm saying. So at the end of the day, I think PV deserves to be in this top 5. I mean, if you want to take Grambling off, if you want to take Jack State off, either way, it didn't really bother me. I think one of those two have to come off.
PV irrelevant.
I mean, you can't call it irrelevant. I mean, they were in the flag championship.
If that was in the East, it'd be a different story.
It's not.
It would be a different story if they was in the East.
I mean, I think they would lose to FAMU every year, but I don't think they'll lose to you every year if they was in the East.
It's just like, now, you know how it used to be a SEC East, and it was only just Florida and Georgia every year? That's how it is in the West of the SWAC.
I mean, but I mean, if they were in the East, like, they would have beat y'all.
No.
Yeah, they would have.
No.
Yeah, they would have. Y'all weren't really even that good last year. If we're being honest. I'm just saying, like, I mean, if we talk about 1 point win,
revenge tour this year, okay.
I mean, if you talk about like close wins, I mean, Bethune, you can't get no closer than Bethune, and they weren't even good.
Hey,
yeah, I mean, if you talk about FAMU and Norfolk,
we beat them, right? Good teams beat the teams that's supposed to beat, right?
Okay, then I'm just saying, if you go throw shade at FAMU beating Norfolk, how about that Bethune-Cookman game? That was real shady, real shady.
PV and they feel it. Go to the football game. I want to talk. Buy you a ticket and go to the game.
I'm just saying. That's all.
10 people at the game.
All we talking about is we just talking about
And I stay in Dallas, so I run into PV people all the time. Look, I talk about them so bad. Go to the football game.
Scotty just can't put us at 3 like we're supposed to be. He know deep down PV not beating us. Who I got it? Who at 3? Who's supposed to be at 3?
We do. JSU.
It's no possible. You can't jump over Alcorn. There's no possible way. If you're saying you got a lot coming back, Alcorn has a lot coming back.
New coaching staff.
You do too. You have a new DC.
The same head coach.
No.
Same head coach. Same guy. The same guy lead. The same leader of men. Same leader of men.
No.
No. Because Nick Saban, he changed coordinators every year.
Okay.
He changed coordinators every year.
Okay.
So offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators, they change every year, Scotty. That's my point. That's you can substitute that.
Are you comparing TC to Nick Saban?
Hey. No, but you know what you know what I'm trying to correlate.
No. Why did bring up the analogy?
No, my point is, y'all trying to twist my words. My point is, offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators change all the time.
Yeah, listen, bro. The next person that talks about Robert McDaniels like he was a star safety at Alcorn, you're absolutely smoking absolute trash and you're on fentanyl. His tape is absolutely disgusting. Stop it. His tape is not good.
The people don't.
Alcorn moved him around.
The decision makers don't. The decision makers don't think that.
Alcorn moved him around so much he was on Section 8. Stop playing with me. He's not that good. And you guys are hyping up a guy that could barely crack. Man, y'all, stop it. Stop it. Please stop it. Go watch some tape and then come back and holler at me.
The scouts don't believe it. Like he said, hey.
You can talk about scouts all you want. It is strictly measurables with that kid. It is strictly measurables. He's 6'2", 215, 205. His tape is bad. It's bad.
Watch his tape this year.
It's fine.
Who fault that is?
His tape. It's the same thing. Sundada Anderson was on the Senior Bowl watch list. I told you his tape was bad. So I don't care what you talk about like I'm hating. I've said this about numerous players who have these high measurables and their tape is trash. You can't hide from the film, no matter how much you want to disguise it or because he's with Pahole State or he's 6'2", 205. His tape is bad, period. So we'll see how that works. And if I'm ULM, that's the first person I'm tagging. The only thing about Robert McDaniels that makes him a legitimate is that he can play linebacker. I think if you move him at linebacker, now he's a Senior Bowl. He's a real Senior Bowl watch list. But in space, he's ass. He's ass in space. He is.
Tune in tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, ESPN Plus.
We'll see.
I'm trying to be humble over here, Scotty.
Listen, I don't care what Blue believes. I don't. The tape is bad. Point blank, period. And anybody from Alcorn will tell you the same exact thing. His tape is bad. Anyway, let's get into a little. Hey! What?
Every day.
Let's get a little high-low. High or low. High or low. High or low. All right. High or low. 215 yards of pass. Now, you're humble, Mike, today. So I'm assuming all these should be low. If I'm being okay. Just saying.
I want to say high so bad. I'm gonna go low because we're gonna run the ball, Scotty.
Okay.
We got a hell of a running back room. We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna establish the run.
Okay. 215 yards passing. Okay.
So low.
You know what? I'm gonna go high. And the reason I think I'm gonna go high is because I think you're gonna get blown out and you're gonna have to throw your way back.
You get blown out by ULM?
Okay.
We're gonna get into that later, Scott. I'm gonna get into the deep dive later, but okay.
I mean, I think you're gonna have to throw the ball to get back into the game. I mean, unless you start just running the ball just to kill the clock. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got,
it ain't gonna be that type of game. Come on,
got
now.
like 90 put on you in the NCAA, and you just trying to run the ball.
ULM now, not La Tech or Louisiana Raging Cajun. You in the wrong city.
I'm just saying. So I'm gonna go high. I think I can see Jacoby Morgan throwing for 250 in a loss.
We talking about Mississippi JUCO.
250. You know, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. You know, something like that. You know, so I can see that happen. Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, high or low? ULM, 20 yards passing.
Low. General Booty good, but he got a new offense, new offensive line, new receivers, new everything, new coach, new offensive coordinator, new everything.
I'm gonna go high on this one as well. I think. Listen, I went and looked at the tape. General Booty.
Oh yeah, he's not now. He's nice. He's a stud. No diddy.
He's nice.
Yeah.
And he's a mobile white boy too. So I want to be very clear. Like you'll see this white boy get loose and run every now and again, and very accurate. Very accurate. The only thing is he has a weird throwing motion that kind of throws me off. It feels like he like lifts it up like this before he throws it. But other than that, I mean, he's a pretty decent quarterback. So I'm gonna go high. I think he can go for about 260, 270. I really do. I really do. Now, listen, if you're talking about the tape, I had to watch his JUCO tape because he didn't play at Oklahoma. He was 2 years at Oklahoma. He did not play. So I had to go watch his tape at TJC where he threw for over 3,000 yards in JUCO.
Sound like a Jason Brown to me.
Jason Brown threw for 3,000 yards in JUCO?
I'm just saying.
I'm asking. I'm kind of.
I'm just saying. Sound like a Jason Brown to me.
He wasn't. This is why I must like he wasn't on ULM last year.
He wasn't. They got a brand new. I'm gonna get into that later, but they got a brand new team.
Can
like
you talk to the idiots that come from Jackson State, please? Like, can you?
They got a. I did my deep dive last night.
Jesus Christ, can you inform them? Like, man, it's ridiculous. Like they were 2-10 last year. What's that got to do with today? It's not the same team. It's completely different. But to each his own. All right.
Hi. You ain't got to say it. Hi.
Okay.
Between all our running backs, hi. Now one guy's not gonna just stand out. It's gonna be a combination. It's gonna be running back by committee. It's Mike Tomlin would say.
I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna say about. I think you break 100. I do think you break 100, but I'm gonna say 125, 130 ish. I think you might be around there.
Running back by committee.
Yeah, I think it is what it is. All right. ULM rush for over 125.
I'm gonna say hi, Scott.
Okay. I mean, that sounds like you ain't got no run defense. That's what you're telling us.
No, we're gonna put it in today. It's just gonna, over the course of the game by committee.
Okay. But over 125, that seems like they got a run defense.
I'm gonna say push then. We're gonna go. I'm gonna right at 125.
I mean,
nah.
I mean, are you a Jackson
once
State
you get to
fan or are you a ULM fan?
125, you gotta really kind of take your belt off. Once you get to 125, we gotta take that belt off.
Mm-hmm. So you said push or low?
Yeah, push. I'm gonna go push.
So they're gonna get exactly 125.
Yep.
Oh,
because once you get to 125, hold on now. Gotta take the belt off. We gotta take that belt off. We get some tackle for losses.
I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna say about 160. I think they can go about 160, 150 on you guys easily. If I'm being honest. So run defense was not your strong suit last year. Since we talking about last year, since Shelby in the chat talking about they were 2-10 last year. Well, your run defense was ass last year. So anyway,
hey, Southern, how did you be worried about McNeese? Don't speak on this over here, bro.
Jackson State scores 21 points. This should definitely be high. Oh,
low.
Man.
And in order for us to win this game, it's got to be low scoring.
What?
Low scoring. It's going to have to be low scoring for us to win, Scotty.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. Score. High or low, ULM? I'm assuming this is low.
Hey, I'm going to go low. It got to be, in order for us to win this ball game, it has to be low scoring. Has to.
Oh, let me go back to. I didn't even give you mine. Mine, low. I just low, and I'm gonna go. My bad. And I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna go high on this one. So, kind of leaning to where.
Get out of here, Scotty.
I'm just saying high. High as a kite. All right. High or low? Jackson State creates 2 turnovers.
2. Woo. Man. I'm gonna go push. Because first game of the season. I ain't gonna necessarily put it on us, Scott, but first game of the season, it kind of be some mistakes going on. So I'm gonna go push.
Okay. So a push that y'all get 2 turnovers.
2 turnovers. 2 turnovers, yeah.
Like have 2 turnovers or get 2 turnovers?
No, get 2 turnovers.
Okay. I didn't know.
Create 2 turnovers.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, they'll mess around and fumble or some crazy stuff like that.
That's fair. All right. Let's get into a little players to watch. All right, for this ULM game. First up, ULM. I'll break these guys down. ULM players to watch. Listen, you have a DB Carlin Vigor Senior Bowl watch list. He's a long, lanky corner, about 6'2", 6'3". from what I've seen, and I watched about a couple games of his last year, seems like he does better in zone than he does man. But you know, that is what it is. He definitely can be gotten. QB General Booty. Listen, I like this dude. I think he's a perfect fit for what Brian Vincent wants to do. Very accurate guy, can run, can make all the throws. He hasn't played. He just hasn't. He has not played a lot of games, so you don't really know what he's going to look like in the fire, right? So that's QB General Booty. He's the starting quarterback, and then wide receiver Devon Wells. Listen, this is your Seven McGee, your Warren Newman, your speedy short guy that does it all. Jet sweeps, bubble screens, kick return, punt return. He played at Long Island University last year, was an all-NEC wide receiver and kick returner. He was actually on Blues preseason list, I believe, for kick returner and punt returner when he was at LIU. The kid is explosive. So stepping up to this level, we'll see how well he does, but the kid got wheels. He can definitely got wheels. Definitely is an impact player. He took a 90-yard touchdown to the crib against Duquesne. Duquesne? Is it called Duquesne? Yeah, I think it's Duquesne, right? The basketball school, but they have football too. Duquesne. It's pronounced Duquesne. Anyway. All right. So those are my players to watch for ULM. All right. Jack State, players to watch. What you got, P?
Okay. So we're gonna go with Jacoby Morgan. We got to see the progression from year 1 to year 2. That's something I'm curious about. I think it's gonna be good. I think he's gonna be good. Second year, I don't think the offense is gonna change a lot, Scotty, but it's gonna be some things that does get changes because TC calling the plays now, you know. So, but I think he's gonna keep most of the verbiage and all that similar to what they had going on last year. Robert McDaniel, we mentioned him early. We got to see what he's gonna do. He's on that Senior Bowl watch list, so we got to keep an eye on him. And this is the guy I'm ready to see, Travis Terrell. Oh, Travis Terrell. They say he might be the best freshman in the SWAC, Scotty. That what Jim Lightly said. You know, that's my boy right there.
What happened to Irv?
Oh, Irv still Irv. Come on now. But this guy, he can play slot. We can use him as a gimmick guy. He's like a what they call it, an Army Swiss knife.
Well, word on the street is that
he like one of those.
Word on the street is Irv Mulligan's hurt, so he not playing. Word on the street is that JD Martin is hurt and he not playing. So,
we still got Moultrie.
No,
we still got Travis Terrell.
I like Ahmad. I like Aubrey Miller's brother. I do like him though.
So, like I said, we got a running back room by committee. So, but this who I'm curious to see, man, Travis Terrell, because that boy get loose, now.
Okay. So you betting your hopes on a freshman?
Best freshman in the SWAC.
Shout
out my boy Jeff Lightly.
Who we comparing it to? I mean, not many people are playing freshmen, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not. I don't think that's.
That's their fault. Go recruit. Well, what my boy said? Go recruit you some 4-stars and 5-star.
I haven't seen none come in since Dion.
Keep your eye. They're gonna one right there on the screen. Keep your eye out for him.
Which one?
Travis Terrell.
Oh, okay. He was a 4-star?
3-star, 3.5.
Oh man, still missing the boat since Dion left.
Well, what are stars, Scotty? What are stars?
I mean, hey, I guess. So, Irv not playing. I mean, I thought everybody was waiting to see Irv. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought.
Bro, we got a running back room by committee like that.
Oh, okay. Any one of the other guys 4 or 5-star? Just asking.
I hate to go at my own JSU people, Scotty. I hate to do this. But Jamaica Howard. Hey, bro.
What'd he say? He said you're making him look bad.
Comments.
They say you're making him look bad, Mike.
Man, Jamaica don't know nothing.
Okay. There go that guy. There go that guy. That's my guy, though.
Hey.
That's my guy right there, though. Hopefully,
My boy that tapped in.
hopefully they finally use my guy. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. Hopefully he finally gets some throws his way. Listen, hey, hey, FAMU, we collected tight ends, gents.
Hey,
we collected tight ends. Listen, it can all be yours, gents. Come down to the highest.
Quarterback can't see over the quarterback can't see over the line though.
Come to the highest of 7 hills, gents. It can all be yours. I'm just saying.
The quarterback won't be able to see you.
It can all be yours, gents.
The quarterback won't be able to see you over the line. So I don't care how open you are, he won't be able to see you.
It can all be yours. Just saying, man. We here. So I'm just saying, we here. All right. Let's talk about this matchup a little deeper.
Okay.
Who do you trust?
All right, Scotty. See, people in the chat say I don't know nothing. They say I don't know nothing, Scotty. But Vincent used to be the offensive coordinator at UAB.
That's true.
He was an interim coach for a little while at UAB. He kind of salty because they got rid of him for Trent Dilfer. And they play UAB the second game, Scotty. So keep your eye on it. Because he got something to prove that game. And he was at New Mexico. He went to New Mexico. He was the offensive coordinator at New Mexico. He was I ain't gonna say he was decent at New Mexico for what they had, because New Mexico, when my little brother was there, they was terrible on offense. But he brought some light to their program offensively. So this is a hell of a coach, Scotty. Hell of a coach, offensive wise. Plus, he brought in a lot of transfers. He brought in probably like 5 or 6 guys from New Mexico with him. They lost a lot, but he got a lot on the offensive side of the ball. So Scotty, this tough. This tough. I'm gonna go with Brian Vincent because of experience.
Boy, that humble mic is real, ain't it?
Hey, sis, say I don't know about it.
That humble mic is real, ain't it?
Hey, Scotty. Hey, Brian Vincent, man. I ain't saying he the real deal, but
I like using your brain today, Mike.
You
listening to your
Brian
head,
Vincent, man.
You listening to
you
your
know,
head.
I like good coaches, Scotty. I love good coaches.
I like that.
Hey, Brian Vincent, man, he decent, bro, for real.
I appreciate you, for listening to your head. No Diddy, right? This is the thing, right? What people have to understand is Brian Vincent is used to taking over and rebuilding. I want to be very clear. You have to understand, when he was at UAB, it was a rebuild offensively. He goes to New Mexico, it was a rebuild offensively.
They were trash. New Mexico was trash.
Listen,
my brother played there. I know they were trash.
Ja'Cory, he literally turned Ja'Cory Merritt. And I've always been high on Ja'Cory Merritt when he was at Alabama State, but he ended up taking Ja'Cory Merritt to a Power 5. His production ended up being Power 5. We went to Arizona. The rest is history. The thing that I like about Brian Vincent is he is a run first. And listen, I'm gonna be very clear. I called Jeremiah. I didn't call him. Let me stop lying. I hit up Jeremiah and I hit up Ja'Cory, and I said, "Hey, tell me about this guy. Tell me what it is about this guy." And Jeremiah told me straight up. He said, "Scotty's not the most creative, but he gets the job done." Right? He is a 3 yards in a cloud of dust guy, and he's okay with that. Right? He said he has a slogan says, "Get 3." Right? 3 yards per play. That's his standard. 3 yards per play. But the thing that I'm telling you right now, for Paho State fans, what you got to realize is this: is if you get sucked up, no Diddy, into the run, he will play action you to death. And when you have a quarterback like General Booty, no Diddy, right, he's going to pick you apart, right? He has that ability, because once them linebackers come up and everybody in the back end is wide open, no Diddy, right, you can start throwing it around the yard. So be very mindful of what it looks like. And I'm going to tell you this: I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if he comes out in a 2x1, a 3x1, or a 2x2, and he bombs you on the first play of the game with a play action bomb. I would not be surprised. It was a few times at New Mexico The first play of the game was a 30 or 20-yard bomb just out the gate. So do not be surprised, because if it's me, I'm attacking Asias Guthrie off rip. I'm just telling you straight up. Gents, you can tell him I said it. Do not care, right? I'm going BJ Washington, negative.
Yo, yeah. Hey, don't throw it his way.
I'm not going at BJ. Asias Guthrie, if I see Robert McDaniels on anybody, if Robert McDaniels is manned up on anybody, especially somebody on the outside, like a Devon Wells or we 88 out the gate, we bomb it over the top, right? So I'm going to go with my boy Mike. I'm going to go with Brian Vincent. It's not, and I want to be very clear. It's not that TC don't know what the hell he's doing. I think TC has got his guy, right?
Yep.
Got his guy. He has Jacoby and Morgan. You can say whatever you want about his time at Alabama A&M and all the points. Shedeur is not his guy. He needs a mobile quarterback. Go watch his stuff at NCCU. He needs a guy that can move in them RPOs so it all works together. And Deion was not having Shedeur run around the yard like that. It wasn't happening, right? So you add Jacoby and Morgan.
No.
He likes to do it. It will work. How much it will work, I can't tell you, but it will work to a certain extent. But if I'm picking a coach, I'm taking Brian Vincent because of his track record of rebuilding offenses pretty quickly. And that was as an OC. Now he's the head coach, and he has full autonomy on how he's doing. And last but not least, please be very mindful. Broderick Fobbs is on this ULM staff. You can say whatever you want about his time at Grambling coming to an end. He's a damn good coach. He's a damn good recruiter of Louisiana. He's a damn good motivation of men. So having Broderick Fobbs, another head coach on that staff, means something. A Celebration Bowl champion, all that. So he understands the SWAC. Like those little things matter, right? He knows TC Taylor. He knows the SWAC. He knows how they play. He knows all these things. So those little pieces matter. So just want to give you that, Mike. Final words before we move on.
Oh, yeah, I'm like you, Scotty. He's used to rebuilding, retooling. So I'm going with Brian Vincent. Hell of a coach. UAB did him bad. So he out for vengeance against them.
All right, Mike. Give him your keys to the game, Mike.
All right, y'all. After deep diving I was up late last night. This game gonna be tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. This game gonna be tough. You can say what you want to about them going 2-10 last year. I don't give a damn about that. Because Vincent is retooling. He brought in a lot on offense. He brought in so much on offense. This year is crazy. He brought in like 6 or 7 guys from New Mexico with him. Great receiver. Got a receiver from Fresno State. Man, hey, they're going to be okay. So we got to punch first. We can't get behind in this game. We get behind in this game, it's over with, Scotty. It's over with.
Yeah.
We're going to get them two 15-yard passes we get behind in the game, Scotty. At first, we got to establish the run. Because the play action going to work off that and the RPO is going to work off that. We got to establish the run. We don't establish the run, we cook. It's over with. We might well get back on the bus, head back to Jackson. And special teams. Do you know how bad they special team was last year? I don't want to bring up last year, but still. Like, because Vincent got to establish a whole new culture and everything. So if we play sound, because you know we were bad on special teams. So if we can play sound football on special teams, like the Patriots play, like the Patriots on a Bill Belichick, I think that'll help us out, Scotty. Playing sound special teams ball, that'll help us out. Hey, this game gonna be tough, man. Tough.
I like it. All right. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, y'all know what time it is. Order up, going once. All right, but we got a caller from the back. Oh, man. Is that Director Campbell?
Michael. Greetings.
What's going on, Director Campbell?
Hey, man, Michael, I told you, I got many jobs. See, man, this is a professional job right here, Mike. We don't have no casual days when you're working for the government. You know what I mean? You got to come suited and booted. So, when I got this new title, there's no bishop. We can't bring no religion in. You know what I'm saying? So it's Director Campbell, head of CWAP. You know what I'm saying? Which is the Chicken Wing Amnesty Program, Mike. And you should listen, man. You should be very. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, Mike. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Put Mike the phone in the back. Now, Mike, I got a special phone. This is from Washington D.C. Hold on, Mike. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, he's an alpha. Give him 2 more wins because he's an alpha. You sure? All right, okay. You sure Joe know about this? Oh, forget Joe. You the. Oh, okay. All right. Michael. That was your Divine Nine sister, Vice President Harris. She is authorized already, Michael. Remember, you are one of the first in the Chicken Wing Amnesty Program. So because of her belief in you, Michael, she's already credited you 9 wings off of your balance in the amnesty program. So, Mike, you're only down 9 wings. And, Mike, she said because of this bill, the 1877 bill, and because you're a man of Alpha Phi Alpha, and she's an AKA, Mike, she said she's going to give you 2 more wings on the side. Ain't nobody going to even know about it, Mike. So you're only really down 7. She said she's going to give you that number, that lucky number 7, Mike. So you really, Scotty didn't have a check, because, we just got the phone call, so it's not Scotty's fault. He didn't know nothing about it. We just got the phone call, as y'all know, direct. So, Mike, she going to give you a 22 wing credit. So you're only down 7. So, Michael, with that being said, now, I want you to remember something now. She told me to tell you, pick wisely, because we don't know who's going to be in that White House, come January 20th. So we got to get this program up and running and get you clear before the end of the season. But she did tell me if she becomes president, Mike, she's going to wipe your debt clean no matter what happens at the end of the year. Because we already know that Jack State, y'all up and down this year. But we'll see. So, Michael, with that being said, from the Chicken Wing Amnesty Program, only down 7 wings now. What is your pick for Jackson State ULM?
Hold on, I gotta read this off because a lot of people were getting confused about the rules, right? So
okay.
Let me. I want to give a disclaimer on these rules. This year's chicken count will strictly be for what JSU scores, not by how much they win by. So let me give you an example. If Mike says JSU 28, ULM 21, if they score 28, he gets 28 wings. If they score 14, he gets a minus 14 wings. So he can only get what he wagers, no extra. So again, Director, just want to throw that disclaimer because people are getting confused.
Yeah, we dealing with the government. We got to have that fine print. That's what got y'all ass caught up with the PPP loan. Y'all never read that fine print. Y'all was out here buying Polos and Porsches, and all y'all black asses in jail. So now we got to read the fine print around here.
So,
order up, going wait.
What you got?
So
Mike?
listen, this week a little bit different. We feeding the white folk this week. So, it's a little bit different when you feed the white people. So
no lemon pepper here, Mike. No lemon pepper wings on this one.
We got to be kind of bland. We got a whole season. You know what I'm saying? We got to put little grapes in the potato set this week. So so I'm gonna go with 17. 17 JSU. I said it. Upset alert. But listen, the disclaimer. I'm going to pray about it tonight, y'all. This is my score, but I'm going to pray about it tonight. I'm going to pray about it tonight.
You can't change. You just dropped your score. What you
I ain't going to change it. I'm sticking with it, Scotty, but I'm going to pray about it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm going to pray about it.
Now, Mike, I want to be clear because she told me to make sure. Now, are you sure this is your final answer? 17-14.
Final answer. Okay, Mr. Campbell. I can make it up week 2, week 3. I can make it up.
Okay. Hey, he said he's gonna make it up against Lane College, against Southern. Okay.
I can make it up. I can make it up.
Okay, I do want to say
Grambling.
ULM is favored by 7.5. Michael, are you aware they are favored by 7.5?
This is my final score.
Okay. You all heard it. The chicken wing amnesty program. Michael says he's going to chop down 17 wings. No spicy, just bland regular.
No, bland. But we not gonna even water the chicken. We gonna take it from the pack straight to the grill.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we
No, we ain't even putting no Lowry season salt on it, Mike.
Can we feeding the white people this week?
Man.
You know how they like it. You know how they do it.
Yikes.
Mike, we might just need to go through the drive-thru and Kentucky Fried Chicken to get the original recipe and be done with it then.
They'll go to standard. Just gonna drive over and buy something.
Listen, Kevin.
Ain't no need,
Mike. From the chicken pack to the grill.
Mike, Mike, I'm gonna tell you something. Mike, I'm gonna tell you something. The last time we went to the grocery store with Piggly Wiggly, they put you in collections. So I don't know. We might need to do cash to carry right here and go straight to Kentucky Fried, Mike, because it got you in trouble when you went to the grocery store. Okay. All right. Well, you all have heard it.
Confident. Week 2, week 3, I can make it up, Scott.
Listen,
and Mr. Campbell, I can make it up.
Well, there you go. You all have heard it. Mike Reed stands on business. Vice President Harris appreciates you, Mike, and your support of the Chicken Wing Amnesty Program. And we will be back next week to see if Mike's pick is correct. Y'all have a good day. I got to go back to work.
Appreciate it, Director. Man, 17-14 for somebody who you humble Mike. I keep forgetting.
Hey, this humble Mike, Scotty. It's an asterisk by that score too.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna pray about it tonight.
Yeah, you do that. You ask God. I got 17 the other way, but
but we still score 17, right?
I still got you 17. Yeah, I still got you 17. So you still good on the wings. All right, you still good on the wings. But I got 31, ULM 17. You all, and as always, my hot take is I hope JSU loses. I hope you Bamas lose. Listen, call lines are open 518-263-8124, 518-263-8124. Yeah.
Damn, I wish Odom would have kicked that field goal.
You are the only.
Hell, he kicked that damn field goal, Scotty.
All participants are muted.
Final thoughts, Mike?
Man, this game gonna be tough, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to pray tonight. I just hope the Lord can just put his anointing over TC Taylor. Cause I'm humble Mike this week. You know, going against the FBS opponent. I'm humble Mike. I just hope the Lord can just put his anointings over the Tigers as we travel to Monroe, Louisiana. And we can just get this game out the way. Cause next week I'm on your Bama's ass next week. No
okay.
Diddy. I'm on y'all ass next week. Yeah. I'm back next week.
Let me ask you this. If you win this game, are you allowed to come back next week and be loud and bold?
Oh, Scotty.
I'm just asking. Because you humble Mike.
Scotty, if we win this game tomorrow night, I don't want to hear nothing from the rest of you members in the coalition for the rest of the year. Nothing. Cause we beat them. Oh yeah, we gonna run through everybody else.
I mean, listen, I don't listen to Jeff Lightsey, so I don't know what he talks about. But
hey, that's my boy, man. I have to tune in to the boy sometime.
But Zoe said this is a Mississippi JUCO.
Let me clarify this.
Yeah, he's the head of the mass meeting. Hold up. He the head of the mass meeting. So why are we not taking what he's saying seriously?
The thing is, Scotty, it's not that they are glorified Mississippi JUCO. It's just they had to rebuild, so they got a lot of transfers from JUCOs out of Mississippi.
That's what he said.
That's where they recruited from. So I'm not saying they are Mississippi JUCO. It's just that they recruited a lot of guys from Mississippi JUCO. That's where the confusion come in at.
If the head of the mass meeting is telling us that it's a Mississippi JUCO, why are you not guaranteeing a victory at a larger level? That's all I'm saying. Are you not better than a Mississippi JUCO?
But Scotty, you gotta look at Brian Vincent. You gotta look at Brian Vincent. If there was some other rinky-dink coach, I have my chest poked out saying yes, Scotty. But man, Brian Vincent, man, he's a hell of a coach. He's a great offensive guy.
All right, 9762 coming to you.
What's going on, Scotty? What's going on, Mike? This is Gabriel.
What's up, Gabe? Talk to me.
Okay, look here, Mike. Now, I think it's probably going to be like 21-17 Jackson State. But
I like that, Gabe.
But at the same time, being that Jackson State never really, I got concerns, Mike. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got concerns. You might want to save your chicken amnesty for another time.
Okay, you just said 21.
Yeah,
I said 17.
I think it could go either way. It could go either way, man.
Yeah, I just feel like for us to win, game, it has to be a close game. I mean, it has to be a low scoring game for us to win. It has to. If the scoring gets up there, oh man, we in trouble.
Now I will say this. Now I agree with your take on the way the game should go. I think the best way Jackson State can beat them is to keep the ball out of a ULM offensive hand. They're going to have to control the clock and run the doggone ball.
I agree.
That's all I got to say, fellas. I'm gone.
All right, appreciate it,
Gabe. I agree.
We
talking about last year?
I mean, he's making a solid point.
Bro, that's last year, bro. I want to hear nothing about last year.
Let me ask you this though, Mike. Real talk, being serious right now. What is a good showing for you in a loss? Like, what are you wanting to see to be like, you know what, Scotty? Yeah, we lost, but I feel good about this. I feel good about that. What do you need to see for you to feel that way? And then on the flip side of that, what is something if it came back, after the Thursday and you like, man, Scotty, I hated this. We need to fix it. Like those type of things. Let me know.
Seeing Jacoby Morgan comfortable in the offense.
Okay.
Special teams play. And how we adjust defensively on the go, on the fly. Those three things. If we can do those three things, Scotty, I feel good about a loss. I would take the humble off Mike Reed and come out with my chest poked out next week.
Yeah, against a D2 opponent, I would too. I don't even think Lane's D2. Are they D2? Yeah, they D2. So okay, I mean that's fair. Somebody said
those 3 points. I would say, okay, Scotty, we lost, but I feel good with this team.
So does any of that have to do with a stat line, right? Like, are you like if I'm saying Jacoby Morgan look good, does looking good mean 200 yards in the air? Does it mean?
Oh yeah, he give me them 215, Scotty. I'm good.
Okay,
I feel good.
With turnovers, no turnovers.
Oh, I was just about to bring that up, Scotty. I give him one pick because it's the first game of the year, and you gonna turn the ball over the first game. You gonna do that?
Okay. What about offensively making adjustments? How to like if let's say
I'm gonna be concerned about I ain't gonna say concerned. I'm just gonna tune in to TC play calling, like how he calls the plays throughout the game,
how he manages the game. I think because I think it's a benefit. I think it's a gift and a curse, right? Because coaches who end up being okay. Let me say this. I know as much as you guys want it, and I'll take this down while we talk. I know, and call lines are still open, guys. 518-263-8124, 518-263-8124. My thing is this, though, Mike, is with OCs being your head coach, it hinders your game management. That's the part where, because even Willie dealt with it, right? Like, you'd be like, dog, what is Willie doing? Call timeout or do this or do that. Like, he was dropping the ball on some of the game management aspects of the actual game because he's focusing on the play calling. You know what I'm saying? So it's figuring out how to balance that because he's never been a head coach and the OC
at the same time, right?
You know what I'm saying? So the first year, maybe he was just learning how to be a head coach. Now the second year is kind of how do I blend that in with being an OC? So trying to figure that out during this game is going to be a task as well.
Yeah.
But just understanding that, you might see, and it's not even just for today, it might be throughout the season, you might see like game management issues by a TC Taylor because of the designated role of OC and head coach. And like Cozy did, when the defense started messing up, he walked over to the defense, coached them up and things like that. I would like to see that from TC Taylor as well. He's played
Yeah.
wide receiver. He's played quarterback. He knows what it looks
You
like.
know, exactly.
He knows what it looks like. So you just those little nuances in being an OC and head coach.
Yeah, that's why I like Lane Kiffin, because you know Lane Kiffin only calls the first 10 to 15 plays of the game, Scotty, and then he passes the play calling over after that.
Oh, okay.
He only goes by the 15 play script, and then after that he kicks it over.
Off season doesn't teach
Since
you.
I don't know shit in the chat,
Dante, come on, bro. Like, you know, off season doesn't help you with game management. Like, listen, nothing.
No, the game management is just game management.
When the bullets are flying, it is different. When the game matters,
it's
different. It's different. Your mind's racing. You're thinking about, man, I can't lose this game, or how are we down, or all those things are going through your mind while you're coaching. It's not the same when you're in the offseason. 5730 coming to you.
What up, Duke? Guy? What up, Scotty? What up, Mike?
What's up, man?
What's up with it?
You gotta worry about. We gonna make history tomorrow. I got my team. I'm gonna be a person to say that.
I hope you.
Hey, Scott, you be trying to goddamn. You was Zoe say and trying to like to hear trying. If when we beat them, when we beat them, you trying to get out the subject like, oh, Joe said it was a Mississippi JUCO. Y'all supposed to be. You trying to find any kind of way to get this credit for if we win tomorrow. Well, when we win tomorrow.
Why would I want to get? Why would I want to get the credit? I'm not trying to get the credit for you guys.
No, I'm just saying you wanna hate us so bad. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to beat them according to Zoe.
That's what he said. Am I lying? He said that. Zoe said that.
Man, you know he be just talking, cracking jokes and stuff, man.
You talking crazy like you're gonna guarantee a win? That's not talking crazy.
Oh, shit, I know we're gonna win tomorrow. I know we got. I
put some money on it.
And you mother not.
Put some money on it.
I know we're gonna have.
Put some money on it.
What you want, bet, Scott?
Put 50 on it.
I bet 50 with
you. Okay. Oh yeah, bet 50 on it.
Zoe said he's standing on it too, Scott. Yeah.
Listen, he gonna be standing on that island by himself when they lose. He gonna be waving at everybody when they be like, "Damn, what happened, Zoe? We got our ass whooped." And then when y'all lose, I'm gonna be right there in the mass man.
If that clean game tomorrow, no bullshit call. When we win, I'm gonna goddamn take a picture of the scoreboard. Keep your ass on Instagram.
Okay. Hey, keep that same energy when you get blown out too. Take a picture of it, send it to me on Instagram so Vic can use it on the show. Please and thank you. That's only fair, right?
All right.
Keep that same energy on both.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it. I'll change.
Listen, I want to be very clear, right? When that mass meeting happened on Monday, or whenever they do that game review, and y'all lose, I don't want to hear no excuses about, they got 85 scholarships. They did this. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Take your loss like a man.
Go ahead. Hey, hit my line when you get out. I see she's going to Southern game. Hey, I have hospitality just come down here.
Listen, me and my wife are actually debating if we're going now, because I was going to go, but it's just a lot with, trying to find babysitters. It's just a lot, bro. Trying to find somebody to watch all the kids that I got. So it's difficult. So we're on the fence about going. We're on the fence. So,
okay.
Yeah.
If anything changes, keep it posted. And get what? JSU by 40.
That's not what Mike said. Mike said 17.
JSU by 40.
He said by 3.
That's our slogan, man. JSU by 14 tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. We'll see how that go. I hope the truth sets you free one day, Mike Q. I hope it do.
Okay. You can get your words out, so you about to lose that bitch. I hope. I thought I didn't know you stutter, man.
Yeah, I know, right? That's not my cup of tea.
All right, bro. I'm too good. So I'm heading home right now for Georgia.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, Q.
All right.
Yeah. What happened? Y'all remember that? You remember that? Delta State gave y'all a run for y'all money.
Bro, is this not 2024?
Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you, God. Let's go back down memory lane. Do you remember Shadua's first year with the team?
Bro, why are we bringing up that? Shadua at Colorado.
Can I speak, please?
Go ahead, Scotty. Go ahead. Go ahead, Scotty.
Let's bring up a time where you guys first played ULM with Shador, with Lotto, Warren Newman. Y'all was stacked. Y'all lost that game 12-7. 4 field goals beat you. You're telling me that the team that you have now is better suited to beat ULM when ULM had no quarterback? That quarterback was horrible at ULM, and everybody saw that. The defense of that team is better than the defense of this team. There's no question. That's not even debatable. Do not debate me on that. I'll name every single player on that team. It's not debatable. Period. Right? So, you're telling me that this team is better equipped to beat a ULM team that didn't have a quarterback, but they now do. They ran the ball like 90% of the time. It was a horrible offense. But now this team is supposed to go into ULM and beat ULM. Yeah, get
Scotty. ULM that program is
out of here.
In a totally different space than what it was back then.
Get out of the program was, to me, I'm telling you.
The program is in a totally different space than what it was back then. They were more culture was more established back then.
No.
This a whole new team.
No. That team.
No, Scott, it's a whole new team.
Right, come on.
Like
bro.
what we went through last year, they going through this year.
Like that team was horrible that y'all played y'all first year. That ULM team that y'all played that first year, the quarterback was horrible.
It was worse last year, Scotty.
That's not you're not hearing me. See,
I'm just saying the state of the program, Scotty. The state of the program. They were more established as a program back then. They are now they're in a rebuild. They are in a rebuild. That's what I'm saying. They are in a rebuild.
They had worse talent when they played you with Dion than they do now. They are a more talented team at quarterback.
But Scotty, this is their first
and wide receiver.
Scotty, this is their first coming out with a brand new head coach, brand new quarterback, brand new receiver, brand new offensive line, brand new everything. They only got 5 returning starters. And that's on defense. And that defense was trash. They were 114th in the country. So my point is, Scotty, this is a totally different ULM. This is a retooling. This is a rebuilding ULM. Now we went through our rebuild last year. So this is a rebuild. I just feel like I'm not gonna say we got a better defense.
You don't.
I can't say that because we had some dogs.
You don't. Your offense is not better than the Jack State offense.
But Scotty, we catching them at the right time. They rebuilding. We catching them at the right time. First game, first showing out. First game, first showing out.
You had a better team.
Because they said the same thing about Georgia Tech. They said the same thing about Georgia Tech last Saturday. They said the same thing. What they come out and do?
So are you comparing yourself to Georgia Tech?
Come on, dog. It ain't the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog.
So are you comparing yourself to Georgia Tech? Because you don't have their offensive line.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying everybody had FSU blowing Georgia Tech out. Everybody had them blowing them out.
Boy,
Everybody.
Your analogy.
Georgia Tech was Sheamus. He the only person. Sheamus, the wrestler, was the only person in America that picked Georgia Tech.
Once again, your analogies have been just horrible. You compared TC to Nick Saban. You compared your team to Georgia Tech.
I'm just saying, Scotty. I'm just saying. Come on now. They in a rebuild. They're in a rebuild and retooling situation. Because Scotty, if they wasn't, they'll be more than a 7.5 point favorite. They will be way more than that. Way more than that.
Again,
they'll be at least 10 to 14 points.
Again,
if they were like that.
Again, I'm just trying to understand how you have a worse. You have a worse. And you're supposed to
be done. I'm just saying it could be done. It could be done, Scotty.
Okay, let me ask you
This is a winnable. I'm saying this is a winnable game. This is a winnable game for Jackson State. And we go out there and on all three phases of the ball, we play sound fundamental football. We can win this game. That's what I'm saying.
When have y'all ever played sound fundamental football?
God, we went through a rebuild last year.
Especially in all three phases. When has that ever occurred?
We was in rebuild mode.
That's not what you said when you got
special team with trash. That's why we brought in Javanson. That's why we brought him in.
Your defense.
And one thing about him, bro, he ain't going for no BS on that special team.
Your defense was trash. Your defense was trash too.
We in rebuild.
So okay, so let me get this straight.
Y'all acting like y'all see this. Y'all moving the goalposts on just because the jersey say Jackson State, bro.
I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm just saying it's funny how you can pick and choose what is a variable and what's not.
But the whole time, Scotty, I've been saying we have to play sound fundamental football on all three phases to win this game, Scotty.
You're talking about this is the first time this, first time that.
It is.
You have a first-time defensive coordinator. Does that not matter?
That's true, Scotty.
But
Scotty, but Scotty, have you seen what they lost on defense? Hold on, I can pull it up. Because I did my research. Since I don't know what I'll be talking about. They only got 5 return starters. What a list of what they lost on defense. I ain't get that one. Hold on.
So let me. I'm gonna just ask you a simple question.
They lost
I'm gonna ask you a simple question. When you brought in 70 new players, you beat Southern, you beat all the bad teams that you beat that year, right? Can ULM not do the same thing? You're not as good as them. Are you not a bad team compared to an FBS squad?
Scotty, you acting like I came on here and said, bro, we gonna beat ULM, ain't no doubt about it. I never said that.
No, all I'm saying is this. I'm just asking simple questions because at the end of the day, you're picking and choosing what's a variable, right? So you're not accounting for, and like I said, your first-time defensive coordinator, the only thing that I could give you on the back end for ULM is Brian Vince is a first-time head coach, right? So he has to figure out, just like TC has to figure out how to be a head coach and an OC, Brian Vincent also has to figure out how to manage the game and call plays because he's never done that before. So they're both in the same boat. He does not have a first-time defensive coordinator. His defensive coordinator called plays at UAB. Yours has never called plays. All I'm saying is you got to start picking out the things that are feasible because
continuity don't matter.
Mike, how can it be?
I'm just asking because the offense that they're putting out on the field, Scott, they hadn't played with each other before. Even the center and the quarterback has never played a football game together. So that don't matter. Scott. You a football guy, so that does not matter.
Does that matter on the defensive side?
Defense, you got a little bit more leeway with it.
Oh, now you got leeway on it.
Yeah, you got a little bit more. It's true. You have a little bit more leeway.
You do not know. You do not know.
You telling me I don't know. You don't know. We all don't know.
Nobody knows. But all I'm saying is when we go to the crux of the matter, you're telling. This is the part that I'm losing on, right? This is the part that's blowing my mind. You're telling me a Jackson State team that was led by Dion with all that talent could not beat a bad ULM team. And now you're telling me a Jackson State team that's not even nowhere near as talented as it was when they first played ULM is now supposed to beat a bad ULM team. That's what you're telling me.
This is not only a bad ULM team. This is a first time on the field with each other ULM team. They never played a game together. Never. At least our guys have been in the trenches with each other. So that don't matter. Football is the ultimate team sport, Scotty. So that don't matter. So all of a sudden that don't matter. So we can just go get 11 random niggas together and win a football game.
I mean, y'all did that last year, didn't you?
And look what our record was.
Okay.
Look what our record was.
You did it.
Look what our record was.
You did it last year.
But look what our record was, Scott. Like you said, we lost. Like you said, we lost to some teams.
Yeah, you lost to the good teams.
We
And you
lost
beat
to
the bad
teams.
teams. In the world of FBS and FCS, you're a bad team. They're a good team.
Who said we're a bad team this year, Scott?
Compared to an FBS squad, you're a bad team.
Yo, compared to LBS,
That's what I'm
yes.
saying. Yeah, so you're essentially a Bethune-Cookman for FBS. That's what you are. Call a spade a spade.
I would agree.
Oh, okay then. That's what I'm
But
saying.
like I said, and I'm standing on it.
So just like
If
you
we
beat all
play
the bad
fundamentally sound on all three phases of football game, we will win.
Just like you beat bad teams last year, ULM is looking to beat a bad team this year, which is you. That's what that is. You guys are literally looking at each other. The same thing that you was going through last year is what ULM is going through this year. You went 7-4 and beat all the bad teams. All the bad teams you wanted, you beat them. Is ULM can't do the same thing?
They can, Scotty, but we can't. So we can't go out there and upset them. That what you saying?
No, football's football at the end of the day.
That's all I'm saying, Scotty. Now we're on the same page. That's all I'm saying.
I just don't believe that.
Like people in the chat like giving us no shot at all, bro. We can go in there and do it.
None.
They're not that good. They're not that good.
And you're not
acting like we out there for the Florida State.
You're not that good.
We not going out there playing LSU.
You're not that
We
good.
not going to Baton Rouge to play LSU, bro. We going to Monroe.
You're not that
We are going to Monroe.
You're not that
Bro, we going to Monroe. We not going to Baton Rouge.
Okay, and you're still not that good. Didn't matter. You're still not that good. That's facts. You're not.
Okay.
You're just not.
Okay.
Well, I mean, what are we supposed to say? 45-12 coming to you.
Peace, bet. Can y'all hear me, fam?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's your name? Where you call from?
Okay. This is Diallo in Ohio, man. What's going on, Scotty? What's going on, Mike?
What's up,
Back in the
Diallo?
building. My wife said it must be football season. I hear you in the family room, and I hear Mike. It must be football season. But no, man, it's good to be back, man. Happy football is back. It's the best time of the year. I was listening to the most recent two takes you guys was making. One, Scotty asked a question: what's a good showing for JSU this year, considering what happened to them in the Texas State game last year? I think if they can keep it a respectable game and not let it get away from them like Texas State, like that game did last year, I think that'll be a good showing before they, get into playing some SWAC teams. And I also have to agree with Mike when he talks about this team looking totally different than the ULM team they played 2 years ago. I think that ULM game 2 years ago was 3 years ago now, I want to say. That was a close game. I think if Shador was a sophomore, they won that game easily. That was only his second start. They had just come off of that 1-point win over FAMU, and he just didn't look like he ended up looking at the end of the year in his second year. So I think that was a crucial, game for them and why they wasn't able to win that game, because he wasn't playing at the level that we all came accustomed to seeing him play at. Now, on Thursday's game, tomorrow night's game, I think it's going to be very interesting because we don't know what ULM is going to look like. We can predict based off of their coach and where he came from and some of the transfers he brought in. We just don't know what's going to happen. My personal opinion, I think it's going to be a sloppy football game because it's a lot of things that hasn't been answered with either team just yet. Teams coming in the first game a lot of times aren't conditioned properly. We've seen cats throwing up in the FAMU Norfolk game. I think it's going to be a sloppy game, and a team that can protect the football and make the least amount of mistakes will give themselves the opportunity to win the game late in the fourth quarter. But I'm just excited to watch this game tomorrow night because I want to see the maturation of Coach T.C. Taylor as a second-year head coach and now calling the plays again as he did his Deion's first year before they took it from him. So I'm just interested to see how he matures as a head coach and what his team looks like this year versus last year. Because to give them credit, they brought back a lot of guys. They didn't lose a lot of guys like they did his first year when Prime left and took a lot of guys. So it's going to be interesting. I'm very intrigued to see what this team is going to look like.
I think the thing with me when it comes to TC is like, what does it look like when it gets tough, right? Because yes, you have continuity offensively, but you don't have continuity with the play calling, right? Like Musa knew his second year with Willie, it was Willie his first year, and it was Willie his second year. It was not TC Taylor, Jacoby Morgan's fourth year. Now it's TC Taylor in his second year. I'm not saying he doesn't know Jacobian, but at the same time, he wasn't calling the plays. So the question that everybody should be looking for, like Mike said early, is can we make adjustments? Because if ULM comes out and does something that you weren't expecting, or they come out and stop something that you were trying to, establish early in the game, does TC Taylor make the adjustments necessary? Same thing with Brian Vincent. Can he counter? Same thing with Brian Vincent. If Jack State comes out and shows you something that you weren't expecting, can you make the adjustment, right? So it's going to come down to a game of adjustments of who makes the right adjustment and when they make them. And just like Mike was talking about, this whoever's starting that running back wasn't starting last year, because I don't believe Irv was that guy, right? So you got a bunch of new guys that you're going to have to get involved. I think your O-line's coming back, but your D-line is up in the air. Your front seven's up in the air. Your secondary, you got picks, but you were still getting thrown on. So it's all these avenues that come into play. And all I'm saying is when I look back over a Jackson State defense that really competed with ULM, they had all Americans all across the board. Keontae Hampton, SWAC Defensive Player of the Year. Coinus Miller, James Houston, Aubrey Miller, Dejan Nugget. I mean, CJ Holmes. Like, they had players all over the field. This isn't that same team. So you have to understand there's going to be laps and drop off in certain positions that I think this team can take advantage of. And my last point is this. Bryant Vincent has seen what it looks like on the FBS level. He's been at UAB. He's been at New Mexico. He's seen it over and over and over again. So rebuilding a program, no matter how difficult it is, you still know what it looks like. You still know what you're going to try to go get. You still know what you need, right? Jackson State, TC has, I don't want to say never, but Jackson State has in the past, I won't even say never. In the past 10 to 15 years, Jackson State has not beat an FBS program. I do not know if TC Taylor has ever beat an FCS program. So I don't know if they know what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like North Dakota State is always going to come in with a chip on their shoulder, because they know what it feels like to beat an FBS program. They know they can do it. They've done it multiple times, right? When all I'm saying is there's a lot of variables. I'm excited to see the game. I hope they get blown out by 40. Of course, you already know what I'm feeling, but it's just how the tables turn.
Can I get one more comment in, and then I want to give a analysis. One person I think you guys got to look out for tomorrow. He really has an opportunity to make a name for himself, and that's True Thompson. You guys mentioned that this coach who used to be a coordinator, he's the three. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I'm in Woody Hayes territory. He's the architect of 3 yards in a cloud of dust. And with this guy having that mentality of 3 yards in a cloud of dust, they're going to run the ball at you. I think with the loss of Adams and some of those guys on the D-line, I think True Thompson really has to step up and play like what a lot of people thought he would be coming from Florida State. His first year there, he was hurt last year. He was okay, up and down, injured. This year, he really has to come in and be a stud. And this is that type of game, playing against the FBS type of opponent that ULM is. He can really make a name for himself and be a person that's an anchor in the middle of that defense. And then my comment, Miss Scotty, man, I would like to have you guys comment on that, on how you think he can affect the game. And then Scotty, is it gonna always be bad blood with you and JSU? It's never gonna be a reconciliation.
Never. It's like a bitter baby mama. It's never. Listen, we got a kid together, you know what I'm saying? But take your stuff and do your thing, and I'm gonna do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I love y'all, man. Congrats on the new season, man. And y'all continue to do y'all thing, man. Peace and blessings.
Appreciate it. Hey, Mike, how you feel about True?
Oh yeah, he got to come. Like he said, he has to show everyone what we thought he was gonna be when he first got there.
Listen, I think Jeremiah and True are gonna play really well off each other. Yeah. I really do. And I love Jeremiah Williams' game. He's a monster. He's a
Yeah,
monster.
he is.
These are the type of games where Jeremiah needs to go off so he can get a draft stock. Like these are the games you want to play.
Facts.
So you're like, hey, I am that guy. Don't matter FCS, FBS. It don't matter. I'm that guy. And he has a great game. My thing is your defensive ends. They have got to be impactful. Some way, somehow, you need to know one of their names by the end of this game. True and Jeremiah are going to do what they do, but you need one of them DNs to be like, you need to come back on this show and be like, Scotty, man, you see Phillip Webb? Man, he was everywhere.
I was just about to bring his name up.
Yeah, he was everywhere. He just breakups. He was pushing the pocket back, man. He was running them down. Like you gotta say one of them cats' names at the end of the day to make this work. And that's been the problem of your defense last year. You didn't have no DN that really stepped up.
Yeah, we got to get some pressure from our D line. And please, for the sake of God, Coach Quinn, can you please start blitzing this year? Because last year, Coach Bradley was not sent a blitz to save his life.
Yeah, I think you gotta.
And with that, what he was running like a 3-3-5. Man, get that shit out of here, man. You couldn't figure out that didn't work.
Oh man. 74-31 coming to you. Hey, call you live.
Yo, what's up, Scotty?
What's up,
Bridges?
What's up, Bridges? Talk to me.
I'm just trying to see what Jackson State gonna do after the primetime era. You know, TC Taylor did pretty good. I predicted they weren't going to go as far as they went, but I predicted they was going to have a good season. So this is his year to shut everybody up. This is his year. If he don't succeed this year, what is his ceiling? Because you have a lot of new coaches in new areas. Then you have the real estate agent over there at Alabama State, which he can dominate this year. He just got to win He just got to win the major games. He got to beat Fam and he got to beat Jackson. I mean, not Fam, but he got to beat Fam, and Jackson. So, like, what can TC do this year to make himself irrelevant and get him out the footsteps of Deion? Like, that's the real question.
I don't. If TC goes 7-4 or 8-3 or whatever, and he doesn't make it to the SWAC championship, I mean, to me, that's a great season. Like, even when I said last year, I was like, first year guy, when I told Mike he was gonna go 7-4, he was like, where you see 4 losses? I'm like, yeah, I see 4 losses in there. He went 7-4. He did his thing. Like, that's a victory to me. If he goes 8-3 or 9-2, that's a great season. Like, I mean, listen, I'm always going to stand on the table. If your coach can keep you close, I will live with that than looking like Condell Maynard in the bottom of the basement, looking up, hoping that I'm not drowning in water, right? Like, as long as you keep me at the championship front step, knocking on the door, I'm cool with that, because sooner or later, you're going to break through. Sooner or later, Alabama State going to fall off, or FAMU going to fall off, and you're going to slide your way into a SWAC championship. I can live with that. What I cannot live with is 6-5. Can't live with it. Can't do nothing with it, right? So it's that for me. So I'm cool with, if I'm the AD or whatever, I'm cool if TC go 8-4 or 9-3 and we miss it out by a game or two. That's life. Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. Where you start looking at TC Taylor crazy is if you start seeing some 6-5s. You're like, whoa, how we losing 5 games? We got one of the easiest schedules. You know what I'm saying? So it's those type of situations. So I would no. As long like it's the same thing with Southern, right? Like, or it's the same thing with Michigan, right? John Harbaugh was knocking on the door, couldn't beat Ohio State to save his life, but he was always in contention. He finally makes it over. He cheats. He finally makes it over. He wins.
Okay, so Scotty, I'm gonna use this analogy for Jackson State. You know how you just don't like Jackson State?
Yeah.
So Jackson State is that person where he's dating a girl that you like, and every day you just praying on him to mess up. Oh, please mess up. Please mess up.
That's a good one. I like that one.
I'm begging you to mess up. Ooh, I'm looking on Instagram. I hit up randomly like, hey, how you, your boyfriend? You know, and one of them days, Jackson State messed up, and you just having a parade in your city. That's how it is with me in Jackson State. Sometimes I wish them good, but sometimes I just wish they mess up sometimes.
That's fair. That's fair. Appreciate the call, though, B.
Hey, Scott, hold on. I'm going to say this, Scott. I thought we buried the Deion Sanders hatchet, bro. I thought we buried this last year. TC went 7-4. Why are we still bringing up Deion? He didn't get out of that shadow. Deion in Colorado kicking Cobbins out of the press conference room and blocking people. He been out of Deion's shadow. We done moved on. I just had to get it off my chest.
I mean, it's a big shadow. You know, when back-to-back SWAC champion and then you don't make it, it's a big shadow.
Hey, man, we done moved past Deion.
I'm just saying it's a big shadow. 9218 coming to you then, Mr. Buzz, coming to you.
What's going on, Scott? This your boy Smoke, man.
What's up, Smoke? Man, long time no see. Listen, you know it's football season. You know it's football season when you calling it.
Look, listen, I was like, man, I know it's football season. Every time I hear Scotty on the phone yelling at somebody, snapping on, it's football season. I just want to make a point. I just want to give a supporting statement to what Mike said, man. What's up with it, Mike?
What's up with Smoke?
He said, I want to give a supporting statement. That was so.
Hey, my boy called it. Hey,
I want to give he sounds so professional. I want to give a supporting statement.
Listen, man, I want to go back to what Mike said about this ULM team being very new. There's a lot of new guys. I heard Coach TC talk about some yesterday during the press conference where he was like, it took for when Jacoby Morgan played those last 6 games, bro, it was kind of like he hadn't played much. You know, he had experience playing football, of course, but he hadn't played much with those guys and those receivers. I mean, practice, of course, but when it comes to game timing and when you're a quarterback, Shedeur had a good relationship with all of his receivers when he was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
So he knew, okay, I know if I go this way, he's going to run this route. I can trust Malachi Wideman down the field. I can just throw it up to Travis or whoever's down there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like Mike said, man, you can't just get 11 random niggas and go out there and win a football game. You feel me?
I mean, I did that last year.
I know they practiced over the summer, you know, so they're trying to build their relationship. But like Mike said, the damn quarterback hadn't even played a game with the center. You feel me? So it's going to be very interesting. Like TC said with Jacoby Morgan, you know, he saw how, you know, the talent Jacoby Morgan had, you know, those active games, but he wanted to see how Jacoby went through the summer with his team to learn the relationships and build a relationship with the receiver so he can know what he has to work with. You feel me? I just feel like if Jackson State can go out there and, you know, just everybody do their assignments, do the small things, and if they can make adjustments quick as they're going throughout the game, I don't want to say they're going to win. I'm a Jackson State fan. You know that. I'm a diehard Jackson State fan. I don't want to say we're going to win, but I at least feel like we have a chance if we can just do what we have to do. Everybody do their assignments and play sound football, and, you know, we will be okay. Not saying we're going to win. We're not going to beat them. Who knows? The damn score from 21, it may flip. We may win 12-7. You never know.
That's fair.
But I just feel like, you know, if everybody do what they're supposed to do, we can beat them.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask. Okay, first of all, I want to give a contradicting statement to your supporting statement, right?
Okay.
Is you last year y'all got 11 random niggas together and won 7 games. So I mean, let's not act like people can't win games with 11 random niggas, because that's exactly what y'all was the most random ass team ever. 70 Bama's on the team, 70 new people. Okay, y'all was 11 ass random ass niggas who got 7-4. So it can happen. My thing is this, right? Let me ask you this, because I feel like you guys are in the boat, which understandably you're Jack State fans. So you're saying, hey, we can keep it close and we can do. My question is this, just like you feel like you can keep it close. My question is what if ULM blows you out? What does that say? Do you take that like, damn, we're not as good as we think we are, or ULM is an FBS team? Because I need to know right here, right now.
No, hell no. Listen, I'm not giving no pity party. If we go out there and we get our ass kicked, TC need to go and come Monday when they do film study or whenever they do film, he need to have a sit down with his coaching staff and say, hey, guys, look, hey, man, shit, we ain't as good as we thought we were. You hear me?
Okay. All right.
Because, you know, Cause I'm gonna hold him to it now, cause he said himself, and it's not only him, but a few of their coaches said in that fucking press conference yesterday. Well, this is a team that went 2-10, but they were also coming off a losing streak when they beat us the first time. So okay, well, hey, they didn't win. How many games did ULM win last year? 2.
Yeah.
If they go out there and beat our ass, then we need to do some shit, because don't forget, we went out there and got our ass kicked by Texas State last year, but this is also a ULM team that held pretty close to Texas State. You feel me? So they're not no fucking pushover.
Okay. I just wanted to, and I'm gonna ask Mike the same.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm not one of them fans, man. You know me. I'm gonna keep it real regardless.
I appreciate that, because I don't want it to. I don't like, because it's like, for me, right? If you guys come back and you guys, let's say you guys beat ULM. My whole premise is just to say, I've been saying this all week. You were supposed to, if you're telling me they're a Mississippi JUCO, that's all I've been saying all week. I look at them like an FBS program. So I'm going to be like, oh man, that's an FBS program. That's FBS. But if you're telling me that they're a Mississippi JUCO and they're not good, my expectation is for you to win. So if you get blown out.
Wait, hold on. Scotty, who the fuck said they're Mississippi JUCO?
That's what the mass media's been saying all week. That's what the mass media's been saying all week.
This is my fucking problem. People put us in a hole that fans like me have to come behind and clean up the fucking bullshit. I don't like that. Because who the fuck came out and said some shit like that? Who called into this show and called these people? I'm not calling in no more. I promise.
I'm just telling you what it is, man. I'm just telling you what it is. That's what the mass meeting said. Zoe called it when I was on Outspoken. Zoe called into the show. He didn't even call in. He got on the call, like, with the face and everything, like videoed into the show, and had Jackson State going 10-2 and beating ULM. No, he had 10-1. I think it was 10-1, and he had them beating ULM and said they're a Mississippi JUCO. He said that. I didn't say that. He said that. So I'm like, whoa, if that's how you feel, you're supposed to win. So that's my mindset is, if you get blown out, what then is the narrative if people are telling me they're a Mississippi JUCO? It was so bad, Smoke. I had to go on the roster just to double check what Zoe was saying. I was like, damn, what are you talking about? And he ain't lying though. It's a lot of community college members in there.
No, if you, I'm not gonna lie. Now I will say this. On paper, we are the better team. We have the better roster. Not gonna lie. Now you might disagree with me, but I feel like on paper, roster to roster, we have the better team. Now, ULM they do recruit very heavy when in Mississippi. They go to like a lot of the JUCOs and they recruit like for real. Now, if I'm not mistaken, because I think Javari Jenkins, one of our linebackers, he was a transfer from ULM. He went to Jones in Mississippi, and now he's at Jackson State. So they do recruit heavy in Mississippi. Mississippi JUCO, I wouldn't say no shit like that. I'm sorry, Zoe, I can't agree with that. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what made him call. I don't know if he had too many beers. I don't know if he was drunk. I don't know what it was. I don't agree with it.
Okay, let's break. I'm so sorry. I love football conversations. Let's break this down because you said on paper you have the better squad on paper.
Yeah.
So that means I guess that kind of means what Zoe been saying, like y'all supposed to win. That's just my personal opinion. Now, I don't think on paper you have the better squad. That's just me personally.
Well, why don't you feel like this, guys?
I don't think your D-line is better because I think the D-line's a push. Your O-line, I'll give it to you because of continuity. Your running back room, I say no. I think they have a better running back room.
Scotty. Mike, you gonna see him there say some shit like that?
Man, it ain't no change in his mind, bro. Bro, don't waste your breath against Scotty.
Have you seen our running back room?
Have you
exactly?
I've seen your running back room. Have you seen ULM's?
Nobody's seen a fucking running back room. That's the fucking problem. We don't know. The thing about it is, Scotty, you guys at least know JD Martin and Irv Mulligan themselves. You know what the fuck they look like on the fucking field. We don't know what these niggas look like.
I just know they got a transfer from UAB. Taven Curry.
We don't know what these Bama's look like, bro. You know what Irv Mulligan and fucking JD Martin do. Even though Irv isn't playing Thursday, but I heard JD Martin's gonna do. So we don't know what these niggas look like. I don't know. I love this guy. I'm trying.
What was that, Mike?
He made that boy miss.
What was that, Mike? Now this is FBS competition. This ain't SWAC. This ain't D2.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Like, they have a better running back room than you. This kid alone is better than Irv Mulligan. You can say whatever you want. This kid is better than Irv Mulligan. And I like Ahmad. I like all of them dudes. I do. Like, you can't. This is my thing, right? You can't take away talented players, even though like you can be on a bad team and still be talented. Like, that's what I'm saying. And then you got the guy from UAB. I mean, at UAB, that's a good running back as well. Like, me personally, I think they have a better running back room. Now, the wide receiver room, I think you could. I would give that a push. I mean, because everybody knows I love Rico Powers. Everybody knows that. He had a very, very, very down year last year, right? Fabian McCray had a lot of drops, and even Mike, even you agreed to that. He had a lot of drops last year, right? They have
pissed me off.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a push at the running back room. The quarterback, I got to give it to Jacobian because General Booty hasn't done anything on the major collegiate level. Even though he went to Oklahoma, he hasn't played. So I'll give it to that. Now, defense, I think the defense on both sides, outside of BJ Washington, right? I think on both sides is a push. Front sevens are pushes. Your linebackers and their linebackers are push. Your DBs, their DBs is a push. And I love BJ Washington. I think he's the only thing that just slightly puts you over them, right? So to me, to just say you have a better roster, it's hard for me to say that because a lot of your players aren't stars. Like they're okay, right? Like your linebacker room is okay. Your D line is just okay, right? Like you don't have Devontae Davis with Jeremiah and True. It's just Jeremiah and True's coming off injuries. So it's a lot of question marks to a lot of what you're talking about. And once again, of course, people from the mass media are going to say mass meetings are going to be like, oh man, I'm like, but that's practice though. It's practice. We don't know, right? So I'm only going based off of what I've seen on film because I think General Booty's a damn. I don't know.
So Scott, they supposed to blow us out. That's what you're saying.
I think they should beat you by 2 touchdowns. That's just me personally.
And if they don't,
I think that's bad. I think that's bad for them. I think it's good for you, but I think it's bad for them. If they don't beat you by 2 touchdowns, that's bad on ULM. Now they're going to be happy for the win, just like you would be happy for the win. If you won by half a point, you wouldn't care. You won, right? So it is what it is. But
so you wouldn't say if they beat us by 7, you wouldn't say, "Damn, JSU are a better team than I thought."
It depends on how it looks, but I would get okay. Let me. I'm gonna give you my football mind, then my Jackson hater mind, right? My football mind would say, "Damn, y'all played them really well for an FBS program." My Jackson State hater mind would say, "Well, goddamn, you're supposed to win. They were Mississippi JUCO." You see how that works? It's you see what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at. I'm in a conundrum because
y'all see this.
But I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
Somebody screen record this.
Screen it, chop it up. I don't give a damn. Like it's facts. I'm just telling you what it is. I wouldn't have had that premise if your mass meeting leaders weren't out here talking like they were talking, but that's neither here nor there. All right, Mr. Bugs, coming to you.
Scotty, what's up, big time? How you doing, brother? Doing all right,
what's
man?
What's up, Mr. Bugs? Talk to me. I'm doing well.
Mike Lee, what's up, baby? How you doing, big time?
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, man, you know what? I was actually in the car driving from a closing today. Just refinancing one of my assets on the balance sheet. So we expanded that balance sheet, brother. And lo and behold, as I was driving, your show popped up. And my mind being on assets, one of my good customers is always on the line right here. It's football season again, brother Mike. We in the same city, Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, this may be a little tough season for y'all potentially. But I gotta say this every time: if you need a loan, your partner right here. I'm right here. Hey, it's gonna be all right, brother. Hey, because sometimes you kind of get a little bloviated when it comes to JSU football. I understand you're excited, but then you be getting cash and checks that you ain't got. Don't you worry, your partner got you. If you need some funds, I'm around the corner. It's that time again, okay? And Mr. Campbell, one of my best investigators, he's been talking to me about you. He said that you are a good paying customer. So, hey, we like good paying customers again. So if you need some funds, a loan, something, I'm right here. How did your partner?
I'm good right now. Kamala gave me the credit. She gave me that chicken wing credit. So I'm good right now. We'll make it up week 2 against D2 school. Then we got Southern and Grambling. Hey, I'll make it up.
So you are government insured borrower. We love you, Ian. We love you. You government insured. Okay, that means guaranteed return if you need something. I even lowered down the rate from 15% down to 14.5%.
Oh wow, that ain't even wow. That may give you a half a point interest. Get out of here, Mr. I thought you was about to say like 10% or something. That man said 14.5. Wow.
But it's all good, man. I'm hoping JSU has a good year, man. Because Scotty, if JSU we have a good year, man, it's gonna be a bad year for you, bro.
It's gonna be a bad year for me, boy. I tell you, it can't get no worse than that.
Yeah. All right, yeah, but thanks so much, man. Good show, guys.
Appreciate it, Mr. B. Hey, listen, he said he got you. KP, coming to you, last caller. What's up, KP?
Wow, what's up, baby? What's going on with it, baby?
What's up, man? Talk to me.
Mike, salute to you, big baby. What's going on with it, bro?
Man, I can't call it. Appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Look here, man. I need to get both of you guys' perspective on this, what I'm about to say and ask, bro. Are we going to play some football tomorrow? Or are we going to go out there and just kind of like practice? What we doing tomorrow, Mike? What we doing tomorrow?
Listen, I'm going to get down on my knees and pray tonight, no Diddy.
Oh,
and
get on them knees.
no Diddy. And I just hope we come to play some football tomorrow.
Look, how aggressive do you think JSU gonna be tomorrow? Like, meaning like we gonna keep it, if it's 3rd and 9, we gonna run the ball, or we gonna actually try to get the first down?
I think we're gonna come out conservative at first. I think we're gonna start out conservative, just try to fill them out.
Okay.
If I'm TC Taylor, I'm playing with house money. I'm not listening to Zoe.
Me too.
All right? I'm not listening to Zoe.
You say not listening to Zoe.
I'm not listening to Zoe. It ain't no Mississippi Jugos out here. I'm trying to win this joker, right? So I'm being aggressive. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing with house money. I'm not supposed to be here anyway. You know what I'm saying? So 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, we trying to convert. You know what I'm saying? So now, if you're a Mississippi Juco, shouldn't be a problem. You shouldn't be at 3rd and 9, 3rd and 7. You know what I'm saying? It should be in that 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. But if I'm TC Taylor and I'm not listening to Zoe, I'm being uber aggressive. Yeah, we trying to bomb over.
So that means you going on you getting to the 3rd and 4th page of the playbook. You're not sticking to the first 10 plays.
Hell
you going
no.
you deep. There you go.
I'm in the bag, right? Because I look at it like this, and this is the football mind in me, right? This is the part where a lot of Jackson State people, they get all emotional, but I'm gonna tell you the part that you want to play in. When Mike said punch first, I absolutely agree, right? Because with a new team, you don't know how they will respond to each other, right? So you don't know how that receiver or that quarterback, because I'm telling you, I'm a receiver. I've been in some rough games. If you're with a quarterback that you're new, he's a new quarterback, you're like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, I was open, like, bro, like you see, like you don't have that camaraderie like with a Jacoby and a Fabian, and Jacoby says, hey, I got you next time. Chill out. I got you right. You don't have that, right? So it's one of those things of trying, like if you go, like that's why people got to give FAMU a lot of credit. They went down 14-0. Nobody was finger pointing, right? Like that signifies of a great team and a great chemistry that they have together, even with a new guy, right? So you're hoping if I get up quick on ULM that they will implode, That's what you're looking for them to do, is they start pressing, they implode, and now everybody's finger pointing, and you guys are just smooth sailing to the end zone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just smooth sailing to the finish line. So that's why, to me, I got to come out aggressive, because I want to come out and then put the pressure on them to have to match my scoring, right? So if I go up 10-0 or 7-0, now the pressure's on you. You the FBS team. We not supposed to be in this game. So that's what I would do, and try to put it back on them.
I agree 100%. And I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna ask you, both of you guys, this: do you think the do you think the OC and the DC thinking like that? Especially the DC. Are we staying 4-3 base, or are we gonna blitz that linebacker and throw a scheme out there?
I'm gonna be Mike. Go ahead, Mike. You answer first, and
I'm a blitz. I'm still under that. Dennis Thurman showed us the blueprint, so we should just stick to it, man. I'm sending some exotic blitz.
I say that because some schools, when they play these big schools, they like to stay base. We don't like to show our hand. I don't know what the hell that means. Like we just got a NFL scouts out here. Like, man, show their hand. Let them boys go out there and play, turn them boys loose. But most HBCU coaches, when they play these teams, they look at it as a glorified practice. Like, bruh, ball out like you would ball out when you play Southern.
Exactly. I like aggressive defensive coordinators.
Hey, do the same with them. Don't treat them any different from the way you treat Southern or Jackson FAMU or whoever you play. That's my mind. That goes for Southern too.
Listen,
so that's why I was
KP,
calling.
No, real quick. KP, I 100% agree with you. And this is my thing, right? People are already going to get your tape by week 3. By week 3, week 4, when you play Grambling and Southern, them out of conference games, people are already gonna know your tendencies by then. They're gonna know what you like to do,
right?
Because those are games you are trying to win, right? So you're going, if it gets tight, you're gonna start pulling stuff out. So you might as well just come out the gate and do it, because if you start your season with an FBS win, that's a Mississippi JUCO. Let me just make sure I'm saying that right. That's a Mississippi JUCO. You do put the SWAC on notice. You do make teams are going to raise their eyebrows up at you like, damn, is Jack State really that good, or is ULM really that bad, right? Like, it's going to make people think twice. So you might as well go out and set a precedent of we're that team this year, right? So don't go out there and try to make it a scrimmage and learn each other and let's try to not get hurt. That ain't that type of game, because by Grambling, people going to know your tendencies. They're going to know what you like to do. They're going to know what TC like to run. And it's pretty much going to be a wrap for there. People are going to start scouting you appropriately. So it is what it is.
I agree, man. I just hope they come out aggressive, man. 3rd and 13, man. Try to get the first down. Let's just not try to hand off and just get out of there. Man,
oh, no, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to throw some at the TV.
Competitive for your fans, for the conference. You know, that goes for Southern, too. I don't want to see us going out there and just using the first page of the playbook. Like, I don't want to see that. You can stay at home for that. You know what I'm saying? Last thing I want to ask both of you dudes, do you think Coach Rob from Alabama State is overrated?
Yes, I'm going to say it. Yes.
You think he's getting the car keys too early?
No. I
want to say that.
I think he deserves what he's getting. I mean, yeah, I do. I mean, I think the first year, this is a tough thing. I think this year to me is more important because he's replacing a lot of the players that he didn't recruit, right? So you gotta, those are the things that I like. He didn't recruit Bubba. He didn't recruit, Jason Nelson and all those, the people that he recruited. Demetrius Davis wasn't very good, but he recruited Mikey Victor. So you gotta, I want to see the players he brings in. How does the continue winning continue on? Because you've built the first 2 years, it was built off of Donald Ely's team, of what he recruited and what he brought in. So now you got your Andrew Body, you got your OC, you got your new, your new DBs and all. It's pretty much becoming your team of what you recruited. So now I want to see what that looks like when it's all you. All these guys are yours. Rico Dozier and, all these linemen and corners that you're bringing in, running backs and old linemen and tight ends. All that stuff is all you now. So I want to see what it looks like. But you got to give him credit where credit is due. Same thing with TC. Like I said, you got to give TC credit for bringing 70 players in and winning 7 games. Like it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to give credit where credit is due. I don't think he's overrated. I just think that he's not the best. He's just not the best, but I don't think he's overrated.
I'm going to be honest. I like what Alabama State got going on over there, Scotty. I'm not a big fan of the coach, but I like what the levels that the program is ascending to. I love it.
The only reason why I throw that. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm done. I was just saying I like what they got going on over there at Alabama State, how they building and the money they bringing in and all that. But I'm not a big fan of Eddie Robinson. I'm not a big fan of him.
The only reason why I throw that out like that is what quality win does he have on his resume?
Jackson stayed at home and the vet. You got to give it to him. You got to get it at their
Jason
home.
Brown was the quarterback. Don't do that, Scotty.
That's not what you were saying early in the season. Let's be very.
Jason Brown was the quarterback.
Is that quality though? Is that something
That's an
that you
asterisk.
can go and stamp?
What I mean, what
Asterisk.
if Southern would have did that? If Southern did it, wouldn't that be a quality win?
Still the asterisk, Jason Brown. Any game that Jason Brown played in, asterisk. Now, when we beat South Carolina State, you said the same thing, Scotty. It's an asterisk about it because Jason Brown ain't it. So any game that Jason Brown played last year has an asterisk beside it.
He just proved my point because I told him game 1, hey, Jason Brown was ass, and he didn't believe me, but he wanted to see. He had to wait till week 8 to see what I was talking about when I saw it in week 1. That's just how genius I am. So, anywho, my thing is you can't say he doesn't have a quality win when the same team he's beaten you lost to. As a Southern fan, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, so that is a quality win. It was on the road. It was with it was at the vet at their homecoming. Like, that is a quality win, no matter how you want to splice it. To me, what other win do you want that's quality? You want a FAMU win? He lost that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I see your point. I see your angle.
You know, you can only listen. At the end of the day, there's only a few top-heavy teams in the SWAC. It's Alcorn, it's FAM, it's Jackson, and that's it. PV, right? Those are the top-heavy guys right now. So if you beat either one of those guys, that's a quality win. And let's be real. Not a lot of guys are just beating these teams all willy-nilly, right? You know what I'm saying? That's why Jackson went 7-4. That's why PV got the record that it had. That's why Alcorn has the record that it has. It beats all the bad teams, and when they get to the big boys, somebody got to come out on top. So I think you have to give them as a quality win. And for a first-year head coach to win the MEAC SWAC Challenge, you got to give that one to him as well, right? So it's little victories like that you got to give it. You know what I'm saying? To me, what's worse in it, and it's not really shade towards Jackson. I'm just talking football. Is that they didn't have a quality win against a high level opponent, but they went 7-4. So you can only kind of give them what you give them because it's like you really didn't really play no money. You know what I'm saying? Like you lost the FAM, and the rest of the quality opponents that you lost to were. You know, you lost to Alabama State. You lost to FAMU. You didn't beat any of the premium programs, right? You lost to Alcorn. So all the premium programs you lost to, but all the bad teams you beat. So does TC Taylor have a quality win is the real question. He doesn't. He doesn't. The South Carolina State, you can take it. I'll give you that to y'all because I know you want it. So I'll give it to you. But no, I'm not, that's not, to me, that's not a quality win. But at the end of the day, it just is what it is. So those are questions. I think Eddie Robb does have a few quality wins on his resume. And that's where I will leave it at. But I mean, it's not that many quality wins in the SWAC. It's not like it's the SEC, right? Where it's like, shit, you beat Georgia, you beat LSU, and you beat Texas, and you beat Oklahoma. Like, it ain't that many quality wins. It's like 3 teams that you can play. You're like, oh, that's a good quality win. And Southern wasn't a quality win. It's just a rival, so it matters, right? It wasn't a quality win, but it matters because it's a rival. So that's always going to make TC in good graces, right? So it just is what it is.
I take the take. I like the take. Last thing, I'm going to jump off, man, let some other people get in. This for both of you guys, man. And I had brought this question up, man. We were talking to barbershop talk. If you have a kid that's going into the college freshman, where would you steer him? A college that packs their home games, that have a traveling fan base, 15, 20,000, but they kind of like 5 and 6, 6 and 5, or would you go to a school that's 8-2, 9-1, but they don't have but like 3,000 people in their stand.
Let me ask you
They're
this,
not a
KP.
big-
Let me ask you this, KP. Are we talking about in FCS in general, or are we just talking about HBCUs?
We just talking about HBCU.
Okay. All right. I'll answer your question and I'll
Man,
let you go.
I'm about to jump out, man. Good show, man. Y'all keep going, bro. Appreciate the call.
Hey, appreciate it, KP. Appreciate you. All right. So I'm closing the call lines down. That'll be the last question.
Goodbye.
So I'm going to repeat the question for you, Mike. He said, if you had a kid that's a freshman and he's playing football, would you want him to go to a bad team that has a big fan base and try?
Like Southern.
Yeah.
Would you want him to go to Southern?
Or would you want him
or
to
Prairie View?
There you go. There you go. That's really tough.
Yes, it is.
That's a damn good question, KP. I think for me, it depends on how I see my son. If I see my son with the measurables and the potential to go to the pro, I'm sending him to the MEAC.
Yeah.
It's South Carolina State, it's NCCU, it's who else? Howard. No, Howard.
No, Howard got a big
Morgan, it'll be Morgan, South Carolina State, or NCCU. Those would be the brands that I'm sending my son to, because of the out of conference competition is going to get my son the looks that he needs to go to the next level, in my personal opinion. If I had to stay in the SWAC, if he didn't get no offers from the MEAC, it's FAMU. It's FAMU, and then the second will be Alabama State. But it's definitely FAMU. Off the rip, it's definitely FAMU. Because FAMU is going to schedule a Troy, a South Florida, a Miami, a Kennesaw State. They're going to give you some of those games. A Jacksonville State. They're going to give you some of those games. So it'll either be FAMU in the SWAC, and it's not. That's no question, because that fan base is crazy, and they love their football, and that home field be rocking. They don't ask about, oh, your fans coming. Oh, why didn't you bring your fans? They don't do none of that dumb shit. They pack out their stadium and it be orange and green.
But they ain't bringing the band to the vet. Don't piss me off today, Scott.
Go ahead. Who you got?
That's tough, Scott. I don't know. I'm like you. It depends on how I see my son. If I can feel like he could go to the next level, I'm sending him to that 8-1, that 9-2 school.
With
but
no
if
fans.
he just, you know what I'm saying, if he just going to play football just to play football, get an education, I'm sending that boy to JSU, man. I'm sending that boy to the Jack, man. I'm sending that boy to the Jack, man.
Yeah. So I mean, it's and listen, Bama State got to be up there too, because the facilities at Bama State.
That's what I said. I like what they got going on. Scotty, let me ask you this: is this a make or break year for Eddie Robinson?
Absolutely. He got to go all the way.
I would agree.
When I say make or break, I don't want to say like getting fired. You can't fire him. I don't care what you say. You can't fire him.
But if he don't go to the SWAC championship, they're gonna start giving him the side eye. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Scott.
You gotta give it to him. Listen, you got to, because the you can't live in a world of football where you have an expectation and you don't meet the expectation. That's like Georgia every year. They're expected to go to the college football.
That's why. What's his name? Rick. With the last coach before Kirby Smart.
Yeah,
Mark Rick,
right? Like
that's why that's why they got rid of him. Because he was winning 10 ball games, Scotty. He just won't win the big one.
Won't win the big one, right? So and Ryan Day about to get fired. If he
loses, he got to come with it. Especially with all this talent he got this year.
If that Bama lose to Michigan again, he is out of here. I'm in the state of Ohio, okay? They will get him up out of here fast. So it's one of those type of things. Like, I'm not saying I don't think Alabama State is in the luxury to do that. Just get rid of Eddie Rob, because I don't know who they're going to get in to replace him.
Yeah,
but you do got to give him the side eye. You got to be like, come on, man. You're ranked number 1. You got Andrew Body coming. You got all this new talent. You got all these big corners. You got all that, and you can't and you got to look right across the alley and look at FAMU. Willie was in the same boat. He had that great year. Couldn't get past Jackson. Came back next year, ran the table, did what he was supposed to do. This is Eddie Rob's Willie Simmons season. You got to do what you're supposed to do, and you're supposed to run the table.
Yep.
Yeah. So it just is what it is. All right. Last thing, Mike, before we get up out of here, what you got for the people?
What you got on the OBC, Scotty?
I
don't know if you're an Alabama State fan or a FAMU fan. I don't know. You confuse me sometimes.
No, I got to roll. I picked FAMU for the season, so I'm rocking with FAMU for the season.
So how Andrew feel about that? You rolling with FAMU?
I haven't talked to him.
I bet you haven't.
I talked to Mr. Body, but I haven't talked to Andrew.
Because I was going over the numbers, Scotty, of the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Between Andrew and Walker Harris. Andrew got way more experience.
Yeah.
But in the little time that Walker Harris has played, he's been more efficient.
And that's only because he played Valley.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, forget those numbers then.
Yeah, he played Valley and dropped like 5 touchdowns.
Oh, that was in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killed him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna roll with Alabama State because of the quarterback play. Then I'm gonna go with Andrew at Alabama State.
I picked NCCU, and the reason I picked NCCU is I don't trust Alabama State's offense. I don't. Right now,
I want to see what the offense is gonna look like.
That's what I'm saying. I don't trust it. So, because I saw some film on Chris Barnett, I don't think he's a great play caller.
Yeah,
I just don't.
And is he gonna let Andrew be Andrew? That's the question.
That is the question, right? So, I think you'll see a more efficient Andrew. I think you'll see like a 12 out of 17. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Might go for like 190, 180. You know what I'm saying? Some 205 maybe. Right? It's gonna be around that area for Andrew and stuff like that. So, but I think it's gonna really come down to NCCU's D line. If NCCU has revamped their D line, I think it's gonna be a great game. So I'm man, listen, I'm geeked. I'm geeked to see it.
My gut telling me Alabama State, man. I don't know why.
Listen to your gut, man.
My gut telling me Alabama State. But I'll be out there in Miami, man. So if you in Miami, holler at your boy. I'm gonna be out there.
Yeah.
Call me Champagne Poppy all weekend, man.
Where you stay? What part of Miami you in?
I don't know. I ain't got my hotel info yet. I'm flying into Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
You might want to get a place out out by Fort Lauderdale. It's way better. It's way better than Miami.
I'll be out there, man. Champagne Poppy.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Hey, man,
I'm fired up for tomorrow, Scotty. Let's go. Let's go. We back.
Man, if you guys get blown out, Mike, just
get ready singing. Blue and white, pom swinging. Yeah.
Mike.
Order up, Squidward.
If y'all lose that game, and if y'all lose by 3, I ain't gonna be tripping. But if y'all get mollywopped,
Scott, I'll just take it on the chin and get ready and focus on
sweat. No chin. Ain't that? No, it ain't no moving on because you got Lane coming up. So I ain't even gonna waste my time on that. I'm gonna spend at least another 30 minutes critiquing how bad of a game that was. I'm breaking film. I'm talking shit. I'm doing all that. And I'm gonna be right there in that mass meeting waiting for the tears. Waiting for the tears.
You can't stop the rain.
But I'm telling you.
So, Scotty, what's gonna be the verdict when we win? When we go out there and upset them on 17-14? What you gonna say then?
Everybody knows. Almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't count.
What you gonna say when we go out there and beat them 17-14?
I'm gonna have to come on this show and just listen to you rant and rave.
Because I've been humble all episode. It ain't in me no more. I can't do it no more.
It's just real convenient how I just listen. Because you're gonna, if you lose, you're gonna come in. See, Mike, see, Sonny. That's why I was humble, Mike. Yes, last week. That's why I was humble, Mike.
Yeah.
You just setting it up. That's all you doing. You just setting it up.
I'm just talking football, Scott.
No, you just setting it up.
I'm a fan of Brian Vincent.
Oh man, Scotty, that's why I was humble, Mike, last week, because I kind of knew, I kind of knew what it was going to be, but because I am Jackson State through and through, but You know, I got it. I see why. I mean, you know, you saw the game, right, Scotty? That's all, that's all you waiting to do. That's really all
I'm humble, Mike.
Okay.
Now it depends on how the game go, how I come on here next Wednesday. I might be a different Mike.
Yeah.
I don't know what type of Mike I'm gonna be next week.
Yeah, I hope you. I'm gonna ask my wife. I'm gonna ask Kia. I'm like, babe, you know, what? I'm like, baby, you see Jack State winning? You know, I'm gonna ask her. So she probably gonna tell me. She gonna say she's not gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna ask her anyway. She usually right. You know, she be prophesying and stuff. So I don't be asking her for my picks though. I just make my picks on my own. But sometimes I do be double checking with her. I'm like, you think I'm right? She be like, go talk to God for yourself. And I'm like, all right, never mind.
Scotty Valley got a chance against Tennessee State.
Until next time. Because you ain't gonna talk about him.
I'm just asking, Scotty.
No, they don't.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
You
seen the turf field?
Oh, that thing nice.
Hey.
Shout out to Hakeem. Shout out to Hakeem. That Jay nice. That's the way to go out. That's the way to go out.
Yeah, he went out with a bang.
Yeah, that's definitely a good way to go out. Yeah, so it is what it is. Hey, guys, listen, we appreciate y'all tuning in as always. We will see you next Wednesday, right? Bright and early to talk about that ULM loss, okay? So you guys make sure you tune in.
Oh, if we win, it's going to be a 5-hour episode, so y'all might well get ready. If we win, we're going to be on this thing all day, man.
Listen, tomorrow, HBCU Live comes back. It's just going to be me, Zoe, and BJ. So Zoe better win. Oh, he better win.
Scott, are you doing a watch? You doing a watch show?
Yeah.
I may crash the watch show, y'all.
I don't know because Colorado comes on. You know how I be rooting for against Deion. So
Yeah.
If
If North Dakota State get pulled that upset.
Absolutely, Miss Griffin. The rebuttal is tonight. I believe it's going to be at either 8 or 9 o'clock. Might be at 7. I'm giving you so many times. I'll try to get that confirmed and I'll post it in the YouTube posting area. So once I get the confirmation of the time, I will post that in the YouTube posting section. So make sure you guys tuned in on that. The rebuttal tonight, D2 football. You already know Kendrick breaking it all down for you tonight. Listen, as always, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm a holla. God bless.